Hello.
Hello there.
Hey, Richmond, how we doing?
Woo!
Oh my goodness, this started in 2 minutes when our guest arrived. Give it up for our amazing stage staff right here.
Yeah!
So, if you get it for skills, you know how it goes. If not, this is that I'll bring out our guest, have a brief little conversation with her. I've hosted her several times, and we're going through some of the classic stories. How she got on the roll with Boulder and acting, all that fun stuff. Then it'll be my pleasure to turn it over to you and your questions. What we'll do is we'll have a line over there. What we'll do is I'll come on up and we'll like
I got a bit of seat right here.
hey, we have three guidelines on it. First of all, you get one question at a time. We're welcome to go back to the end of the line. Another question. Please don't try to be selective to my two questions like that and because I'm just going to stop right there and say, okay, answer the first one. Second of all, by all means, ask questions. Please do not make
Arlena!
Yeah, she's at Galaxycon. Ashley Expanse, but take the stage.
Spider-Man. Nah, don't do all that stuff. Feel free to ask a question. By all means, I'm going to ask you your name. Go ahead and jump right into your question. If you come right to your question, and trust me, we are all fans here. All of the work. We don't need to go, we come to school and watch it, just all that stuff. That, be kind to those behind, because if you go right to the questions and we get a good mix, we get a lot more in, and get a lot more questions. That's what we actually love to do. And like I said, I haven't seen her yet before. I have she's absolutely wonderful, and she's so looking forward to talking to each and every one of you. And just one other little thing too. Ask her a question about her work on Star Wars. We're just going to ask her about her work on Star Wars. So we're just going to talk about her and the people she work with and stuff like that. The character Toronto is live right now. We get Rosario Dawson in here. You can ask her about her version of the character. But let's just talk to X-King about her version of the character. You know what I mean? All right, let's do that. All right, otherwise, everybody else is there again. Once again, Richmond, thank you for welcoming us. Thank you for allowing us to bring our brand of entertainment to you. With a fantastic audience. All right, welcome back. This is the first time. Okay, raise your hand if you're here. All right, so you are all here. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well, there's there. All right, I got you know what? All right. You. Give me all my times. Come on up. All my times. Come on up. I got two. I got three. I got four. Come on up. Do I have one? I have five. Come on up. 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 Okay, it's on. Everyone else is like, this is me. Okay. Like, do this. Everybody. How's my What else? What? Don't take the water. That's fine.
That's cool.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Okay, everybody. Okay, let's do. Give me a
Hey,
force push pose. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Woo!
Now give me a I sense something pose. 1, 2, 3. I know everybody look at the Sith right there and give her a nasty look. Sith, stand up!
I was like, wait, how does he know I'm a Sith?
That's all about
You saw Arlena?
All right, guys.
Wow.
All right, if you have a saber, give a saber. If you don't have a saber, then we'll use the force because everyone on stage has a lightsaber. On the count of three, give the egg marble 1, 2, 3. All right, give her a round. Thank you. Thank you. It's a gift. It's one way you do it, but also a gift. Everybody gets to see you and enjoy it, and they share the love of this character that we all do. So once again, give a round of applause for entertaining us.
All right. I can't hear y'all, but if you can hear me, I got an interview with someone that did the whole Ahsoka costume by hand. I'll upload it later.
Sweet.
Let's go into hype.
Nice.
One more time.
I saw my finger was in the way.
Thank you. Not all famous on the internet.
Those Ahsoka's were cool.
Okay, folks, like I said, we will start with our guest vibes. This time, I'm going to chill on out, and as always, may the force be with you.
Woo! I got one. It's just a Twizzler, y'all.
It's a lightsaber.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a lightsaber.
In edible form.
Hey, if you guys want to put me in the back, or Daryl, just keep an eye out when she comes up. Pop me on back in.
Can you hear me at all? Can you hear me?
I don't think she can.
I don't think she can either. She said she didn't have headphones. But
Okay.
Live. Crap, I don't know if she can see the chat or I think she can see the private chat.
That is awesome. Hey, I can hear you if you need to say something to me.
Oh, okay. Finally.
Yay! Hey!
Hey, Arwen. Hey, Daryl.
Okay.
Hey, chat. How's everybody in chat?
No, there's only 3 people here. It's all good.
Good.
Oh,
I
it's
guess
all right.
Well, we never start on time, so like, we can show up a half hour late.
Yeah, and they're going to miss it
started
today
full-
because we actually started on time.
No, we started 4 minutes early.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah,
That's not like us at
yeah.
all.
I know. Hey, JP, what's up, Scott?
Because I think I had 2 minutes to spare coming over from Eris's.
Yeah, I was watching you on
And then
there.
I'm like, oh, we're live. We're live.
No, what I was going to say was I can just keep you normal size. Whoops. And
Okay, and when she comes up, yeah, that's cool.
and
Just
when
mute
she
me.
comes up, I'll put you. Okay. No, I'm not.
Yeah,
gonna
just
mute
mute me in the
because that
meantime.
way. I'm not going to mute you because one, might get good sound bites, and 2,
Really? Really? Did you hear
yeah.
what
Well,
he said? He said they're not going to mute me because they might get good sound bites from us.
oh yeah, absolutely.
Asshole.
We will grift the content.
My voice is just very, what is the word? Entertaining.
That's
Yeah.
my daughter, y'all.
Hey.
I'm the cute one that y'all met. Hi.
She is cute. She is cute. She's very cute.
She's a cutie patootie.
Mm-hmm.
No, well, just whenever she comes out, if we're in the middle of talking and bullshitting or whatever, I'm leaving you on because that way you can say, all right, here she comes. Then we can stop and put you up front.
Okay, and I can mute myself because I don't know if this music is copywritten or not. So I'll mute myself when she comes out here. I'll turn it back on.
Groovy.
Hey,
Hey,
we get to
Anthony,
see some
YouTube.
of it.
What's
Anthony.
up? Thank you, sir. Thank you. I've had this hat for Wow, this year is 30 years I've had this up.
Shedding.
Oh, look, it's about to come on. Well, that was fast. That was a nice little break.
That was quick. Shedding. Ugh.
On Galaxycon Live, get better on several
In and out today like crazy.
all-time favorite guests. Please welcome to the stage. She is an actress, author, and entrepreneur who includes Ultimate Spider-Man, That's So Raven, DC Superhero Girls, and Your Universe.
Oh, yeah, Carly.
Hey, Charlie.
He just finished talking with her.
I don't care.
No, we're back here on a stage in front of each other.
I know.
We've been talking on the virtual stage for like, what, 2 years now?
Yes.
Almost.
Yeah. So I'm thrilled to be back in person. I don't know about you all. Are you thrilled to be back in person?
Ahsoka and the Clone Wars.
Is the fact
Is that her?
things have been made virtual and available to the audience at home. So hello, audience at home. Something that I really hope continues, that
Well,
we have the in-person.
We are Galaxycon Live. It's not going anywhere. We're still going to continue that, and I'm looking forward to hosting you on the virtual stage. And I'm so glad once again. What I'd love to do is I know some of these stories, but I'd love our audience to go back just a little bit. How and where did it start?
Oh goodness. Well, my dad is here somewhere. So
Awesome.
here's Papa Tano.
Why couldn't they have cast her in the Mandalorian? Just saying.
At Walt Disney World. And so exactly. We go way back.
She didn't have the look.
So I grew up in Orlando, Florida, and I don't even know if my dad remembers this, but I was first introduced to Star Wars when I was a toddler, honestly, on VHS. And we had this, to my mom's chagrin, we had this carpet that pretty much matched the color of my pants. It was a shag carpet that I would pretend was the desert attached to me. And I would pretend to be R2-D2 when I was like 4 years old. But then growing up in Orlando, we had the ride Star Tours at MGM Studios, which is now Hollywood Studios. And so I remember going and Star Tours and buying a little plush Ewok, and I just fell in love with Star Wars. So it was truly a dream come true when it came to voice Ahsoka, because I felt like on Star Wars.
Absolutely. I miss the classic Star Tours ride. The new one is awesome, but I miss Paul Rubens.
Oh yes, I actually have the best photo bomb story ever, and it involves Paul Rubens. So we were at the opening of Galaxy's Edge. So it was like the official opening party, and I saw Scott Trowbridge and some of the Imagineers that helped bring Galaxy's Edge to life. And so I asked for a photo. So it was already like an awesome photo. And then I remember my friend taking a photo. She like stopped taking photos. She's like, "There's this person photobombing you." And I looked over, and it was Paul Rubens, was purposely photobombing our photo. And I was like, "Take the photo!" And so then we invited him to join it. Well, I'm a huge Pee-wee Herman fan. As a girl watching him. So I have a photo where he is photobombing us, and it's really nice. Yes.
That would be wonderful. So that got you in as a fan without realizing how much later in life it would be a part. And when did you first get the first inklings of this is a thing that you like to come on and read for?
Oh, it was literally the night before the audition. You know, but if you're not familiar with the entertainment industry and how it works, As an actor, you usually get a call the night before an audition, so you really don't have much time to practice. And so, and sometimes you have one audition, sometimes you have like 5 auditions in one day. And so the day I auditioned for Star Wars Clone Wars, I had 5 auditions in one day. And so I had a lot to rehearse the night before. And I got the call and they said, "You're auditioning for the new Star Wars animated show," which I thought there was no new Star Wars, so it already blew my mind. And then they were like, "You're auditioning for Padme." And, I was instantly excited and then instantly like my dreams were dashed because I sounded nothing like Natalie Portman. And so my agent was like, "Just practice, practice all night." You. So I practice, and I still sounded nothing like Natalie Portman. And so I went to bed because, like I said, I had 5 auditions in one day. And I, did the other 4 auditions because the Clone Wars audition was the last one of the day. And LA is a lot of traffic in a big city, and all of my auditions were all over the city. And so I didn't eat all day because I had no time. So I was literally, by the time I showed up at the Clone Wars audition, I was hangry, like literally hangry. I walked in.
Hunger is strong. It was.
I was already, and I'm a really positive person. I was in a mood. I was in a pretty bad mood. And I walked in, and all of the top voice actresses in all of LA were in that room. And they were running an hour behind. And, at this point, I had auditioned for animation, for voiceover, for 4 years. And so that was probably about 400 auditions that I did not get. So I was constantly being rejected. I constantly was failing or being recast. And so my confidence was pretty low at that point. And so I walked in, I saw all these other actresses, and I immediately walked back out. And I went to my car and I called my agent and I was like, "You know what? I have no shot at this. I sound nothing like Padme, and they're running an hour behind. If all of the top actresses are in that room, I'm just going to leave." And I think it was the lack of, the hangry talking. But I thank my agent still to this day because he said, "Ashley, you never know what can happen." He said, "Please, I beg you, go back in that room." And so,
"Oh, I can, you will."
That's what he said. And so I did, and thankfully I did, because it was a move that changed my life. And I said the first line of my audition, and Dave Filoni stopped me and said exactly what I thought. He's like, "No, you sound a bit too young to be Padme." He's like, "But there's this 14-year-old girl that we're also auditioning for that we think you might be right for." And so they initially wanted Ahsoka to have an Icelandic accent, which I cannot do. So don't ask me to do it because I'm terrible at it. So I got involved in the audition. Somehow I got called back. And they told my agent, they said, "Make sure she practices her Icelandic accent." So I hired the best dialect coach in all of LA, and I mastered an Icelandic accent. I go back in, I say my first line in Icelandic. Dave Filoni stops me and he's like, "No, I'm sorry, but can you make it sound a bit more Icelandic?" Well, not knowing that he actually wanted Ahsoka to sound like New York, and I learned pure Icelandic, which is more like Irish. So I was so confused, and I did something I would normally never do. I spoke back to the director. I raised my hand and I was like, "I'm sorry, but I am doing Icelandic. I don't know what you want." That got me the part. He was looking for someone that was snippy but not bratty. And so it turns out I was snippy, but I wasn't quite bratty. And when I got the call and I got the part, I was shocked. And they said, "Yeah, we really like you, but we don't want you to do Icelandic." It was still so bad. Yeah, you're like, "But we actually like you better when you were just being yourself and we take." So they're like, "Just do that. Just be yourself and use your own voice." So thankfully, that's how it happened.
You've been doing it wonderfully ever since.
you. It's been 14 years, which is like, yeah.
Good
Well,
Lord.
actually, for me, it's been 16 years because I was cast in 2006, and we recorded for 2 years before it came out.
Wow.
And as we all know, entertainment NDAs are pretty fierce, and anything Star Wars related is there's a satellite following you around, and you don't say anything. Imagine working on a job for 2 years, you can't say anything about it.
It was incredibly hard, actually, but you know, I have been, and this happens a lot in voice acting. You get the part, and then they decide, you know, maybe after the first episode, or maybe a couple months into it, they decide that they want to recast you, and then they hire someone else. That actually sadly happened with Anakin Skywalker, and I mean, I'm so grateful because Matt Lanter is now one of my greatest friends, but I still feel terrible. Original actor, and his name was Matt as well. He was so talented, and I have been in his shoes. I have been recast, and so yeah. I mean, you're always in fear that you have this amazing role. I mean, for me, it was the role of a lifetime, but at any moment you could recast me. So really, until it came out in movie theaters, I didn't believe it.
And it's strange to say the role of a lifetime because I think that's really what made her such an important character to the Star Wars mythology. She was brand new to us, and we knew Anakin's story. We knew where he was going. We knew how it was going to end. But we got to see through your performance and Lonnie's work, we got to see this character arc, an amazing character arc and a journey. And Tano was our guide in all of that, and we got to see. And I was one of the first ones at the beginning, like, okay, this girl's this spunky, peppy. We've seen this type before. Okay, fine. But then the performance, the trauma, and the heaviness. I've always said that Clone Wars is like get through about the first 12 episodes, and then they start doing the turn, and then that's when it's like, oh wait, they had a plan here, and they listen.
Well, fortunately, we were always a season ahead. So from what you all saw, we were sometimes over a season ahead, and so I knew how far she could come just in the first season. So I mean, I'll even admit she was definitely kind of annoying in the beginning. I mean, I loved her, but I didn't fault the people that thought she was annoying. But I just begged everyone, I was like, please, I beg you just to have patience because I know where she's going, and she's definitely going in the direction we want her to go. And so that's why still so many of you come up to my people and said that you've been fans, and I just thank you for sticking with us, and thank you for sticking with her. I think she's had a pretty incredible character arc.
I think the audience would agree, right?
Yeah.
I've asked this before. I'll ask you for our audience. What's been the best memory you've taken?
I mean, honestly, and I say this from the bottom of my heart, Star Wars fans have changed my life. I've been a fan my whole life, but nothing can prepare you for what happens when you're part of the Star Wars universe. And it feels like instantly the entire world just wraps their arms around you. And that is what happened with me. I kid you not, within a week of Clone Wars premiering in the movie theaters back in 2008, I was getting fan mail. And people, they didn't know me at that point.
Not email, fan mail.
Fan mail, yes, mail. Exactly. And, it's been that way ever since. And truly, I feel like I've gained a family from around the world. And I mean, if you want to see me get spicy, I will tell you what. You say anything bad about Star Wars fans, and I will fight. Because Star Wars fans have changed my life. And so many fans have just been so kind and positive. And so I will fiercely defend our community. So yes, truly, being part of this community has changed.
This is something I have always talked about.
Lucasfilm needed to hear that.
You have been a fan.
Hell yeah, they did.
Star Wars fans. You really have been. And trust me, the love you've given us is totally reciprocal. Just
Thank you.
thank you for your talents, thank you for your professionalism, thank you for your
Yes.
You know, I know everyone, they always ask for the line, I know Jedi. That is a requested line, but I have to say, the line that I've taken on as
I got
my own
chills.
personal motto, and I feel like this truly represents Ahsoka, is when she says, in my life, when you find people, sorry, I forgot the quote. Okay. Take two. In my life, when you find people who need your help, you help them, no matter what. I guess it's just who I am. And the second I recorded that line, because we don't get to keep our scripts, I actually took a screenshot of that line. And I said, from this day forward, that's going to be my line, or my motto, because I so badly want to be a real life version of Sultana. I do feel like, you know, how lucky am I that I get to be associated with this character. So I try to live by that line and just truly help others no matter what. And that's how I can kind of continue on with my life.
You have played our hero, and you have been our hero.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. I would love to invite our audience to ask their questions
You want to?
They get one question at a time. No
Oh,
requests.
God, thank you. No, I don't want to, but I'm
I
tired.
love your ears.
Hi, what's your name?
Kayla. I was at your event on Thursday. Oh my gosh! So if, sorry, I didn't.
What color was your personal lightsaber?
Oh, mine
Yes,
personally.
actually.
Honestly, it would still probably be white because I love what the white lightsaber stands for. You know, it stands for what I've been told, the fact that she's neutral. And, you know, Ahsoka, once she goes down her own path, it's because she truly wants to just help everyone, regardless of who they are and what they're a part of. So I would probably pick white. Oh, thank you so much.
What color would your lightsaber?
Purple. Oh, that's a
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yes, I do. There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, what's your name?
I'm Lonnie. Hi.
So I love to hear that you're and just wanted to know like what caused you to start her universe. Like what first you did I've been following ever since a few years ago.
Oh gosh, well thank you so much for your support. And actually Ahsoka inspired her universe as well as all of you, the fans. You know, it did start with a simple search for a t-shirt for me. I was really starting to promote Clone Wars, and I wanted a Star Wars t-shirt made for me, a woman. And I just went shopping and I scoured the internet and I came up empty-handed. And I thought, well, this isn't right. You know, I've been to Comic-Con and it seemed like almost half of all the attendees were women. And so I started doing my research and I found out at the time, now it's, you know, truly equal. But at the time, this was back in 2008, 2009, 45% of all sci-fi and fantasy fans were women and girls, and 85% of consumer purchases were being made by women. So I thought, I'm not a mathematician, but these statistics are not adding up. Like, if you make us stuff, we will buy it. But the thing that really propelled me to start it was in my research. I was back when message boards were really, really big. And I read story after story of women and girls who were being bullied. And they were being bullied terribly for just being a Star Wars fan. And I think we all know, if we're here, being a fan is a part of you. It's like a part of your heart, a part of your soul. And it's not a trend. It's not something you're into one day and out of the next. So to hide who you are is really hurtful. And so I thought, well, I literally asked myself, what would Ahsoka do? And my answer was that Ahsoka would start a fashion line for female fans. And, you know, it was really I knew nothing about business. I knew nothing about fashion or licensing or anything. But I felt that if women and girls had something that was made for them, then they would feel comfortable to be themselves and just kind of step into the spotlight and say, hi, I'm a girl and I like Star Wars, and be celebrated for it. And so I have to thank everyone, because not only did women and girls support her universe, but all the men and boys supported her universe as well, like from day one. And so I say I didn't do it alone. I mean, I could not have grown her universe alone. It was truly, I said, united we stand, divided we fall. If we want to change the stereotype, we have to do it together. So I'm so grateful that everyone supported it. So thank you.
Thank you. Hi, Richmond.
So my question to you is, I know when we were series film about almost, and so when you recorded the last episode and they did the music for it, what did you feel when you watched that?
Okay. When I watched the final episode, okay. Well, I'll give a two-part story actually, because I thought you said recorded the final episode, and I don't mean this to be sad. I kind of thought it was kind of poetic. My very last Wars recording session ever, I was all by myself, and we always had past records, and it was just always like a party. It was always such a fun time. And my last session was a pickup session where you just go in and record just a few lines, because they decided to rewrite them or do them. And Dave Filoni was actually in San Francisco. He couldn't fly down because we always recorded the episodes in LA, so he couldn't fly down for that one, and no other cast was there. And it was my last session was kind of anticlimactic. I recorded my lines, and then nobody was there, and I walked out. And I remember thinking, like, this is kind of poetic, because Ahsoka just kind of walks away by herself at the end of Clone Wars. So, but at least the gift that we had with the final season was that we knew it was the final season, and we got to say goodbye. We got to have those final moments. We were so, so grateful, and it was such a gift. When it came to watching the final episodes, Dave Filoni, he likes to toy with our emotions. And so the past several seasons, we didn't get to see it until we were actually with an audience, like seeing it for the first time. But because the Siege of Mandalore, because it was so emotional, and I actually was doing some interviews about it, he sent me a screener ahead of time. And so I just watched it. This was it when COVID started? I'm trying to remember. Yes, it was. It was right when COVID started. So COVID had shut down the world. So it was already an emotional time. And it was late at night by the time I got them, and my husband was already asleep. And so I watched them by myself at like 1 o'clock in the morning, and it bawled my eyes out. Like, just completely bawled my eyes out. But I was so grateful, because it was right when, like I said, COVID had started, and I think we were all looking for hope. And I mean, leave it to Clone Wars to deliver so much joy and hope during a time when we need it. Thank you.
What was your favorite episode or part of the show? And or the thought the best lesson?
Yeah. Oh gosh. Well, one of my favorite episodes to record. I have really fond memories from the Mortis trilogy.
Yes.
I love those episodes. Actually,
That
they're
is
some of
my
my favorite episodes in the entire series. But that was the first time I got to work with Sam Witwer, which was really memorable. Then he became a great friend. That was pre-Darth Maul. Yeah. But I also got to work that with Matt Lansford and James Arnold Taylor, and so we just had a great time with these episodes. I also loved recording the season 5 finale, but also that scene with Ahsoka and Vader in Rebels. Matt Lanter got to come back in, And, we never had a proper goodbye when Clone Wars was canceled. So it was nice to come back in the studio together again. It was a couple years later. So I really loved that. And then, yeah, kind of my favorite lesson. I do love, probably my favorite Ahsoka quote is, "This is a new day, a new beginning." And I love that. Being able to come back and do Ahsoka again in Star Wars Rebels was just such a gift as well. So I loved, recording that quote.
Thank you.
Oh, and I also should say I love the meaning behind that quote. I actually have that quote in my bedroom, and I see it every day when I wake up.
Very nice. Hey, what's your name?
Julia. So you were just talking about Clone Wars being canceled, and then you got to come back to Rebels. What was it like going back to Ahsoka and Clone Wars to do that? He's older in Rebels, and
Yeah, well, it's something we were always very mindful of before every season. So Ahsoka started at 14 years old, and then obviously she got a little older with every season with Clone Wars. And then as we, jumped way forward in Star Wars Rebels, it was actually easier because, Ahsoka was my same age. I was pretty much the same age as Ahsoka when we recorded in Rebels. So, but I always asked Dave at the beginning of each season where I should place my voice. Because in the beginning, Ahsoka was like in my higher register, where she's like, always in time to save your life, guy. But then, as she got older, I remember a line in maybe season 5. She's like, Anakin, you have to trust me now. Where I talked a little bit lower. And then in Star Wars Rebels, I lowered my voice even more, where she's like, I'm no Jedi. But then when she came back in final season of Clone Wars, I tried to do it kind of in between season 5 and Star Wars Rebels. So that was more like, in my life, when you find people who need your help. So it was still kind of high, but not as high as it was in season 5 and after that.
Thank you. Hey, what's your name?
This question requires an offer. Blink once if you're voicing Ahsoka in an upcoming Star Wars project.
I'm not blinking. But
Let's try.
I would love to go. So the opportunity presented itself.
Hi, what's your name?
Mark.
Hi.
So when you were doing Clone Wars, did you have any influence over Ahsoka's character arc, or did Dave Filoni just have set stuff?
So I get asked this question a lot, and I think it's interesting because it truly was a collaboration. When it comes to the writing, I had nothing to do with the writing. There's such I like to say that it takes, that's why I call it Team Tano. It takes a whole team of people to bring Ahsoka to life. And we have such incredible writers, or we always have incredible writers. So they did a brilliant job writing the show. But as I mentioned earlier, I was asked to just be myself. So to bring my own personality, my own humor, my own wit, my own sarcasm. So Dave would always ask me, like, Ashley, just say that how you would normally say it. Or, how would you say this? Or, just like he said, he wanted her to be snippy but not bratty. So I was always able to have a lot of influence with how I would sing it. And then if I would go into other sessions, Dave Filoni was usually in most of the sessions of the things I did, but I did all of the video games, all of the toys, the audiobook, everything. So if he wasn't there, I was kind of like the keeper of the character. And so I had to make sure that it was true to the character and who she was.
Thank you. Hi, what's your name?
You said earlier that the block
Yes.
before, And I was wondering how you get back to that.
That's a great question, and thank you for asking it. You know, it's in the entertainment industry, there's a lot of rejection, but really, I mean, this answer in life, there's a lot of rejection, regardless of what you do. And, you know, I like to say that, first of all, failure is so important. You know, in every time you fail or in every time you're rejected, there's like such valuable information. So I like to say, uh, in every no, there's a but. You know, no but, or you know, in that but, like what comes after it is, you know, no, you didn't get this, but you know, you get some good information on what to do next time or why you failed. And then, so I always try to find out why. Like, why didn't I get that part? What can I do better next time? And so, I mean, whether it's for a part or whether it's for anything in life, I challenge you, if you fail, if you get rejected, instead of walking away from it, face it. I mean, you know, Yoda and also all throughout Star Wars, you know, they say, you know, failure is your greatest teacher. And instead of turning your back on failure, face it, you know, and you'd be shocked with like the valuable information that you'll get from every failure. And going back to the Her Universe question, I failed like so many times before I got it up off the ground that I developed a plan that I call the alphabet plan. Because growing up, my mom would always say, well, when plan A fails, go to plan B. When plan B fails, go to plan C. And so when I started Her Universe, I literally like wrote out the alphabet. And I think I got on like plan G before Her Universe even got up off the ground. And there's a lot of letters in the alphabet. So like just keep going until you know you make it happen. Thank you. Thank you.
A case of the Nazis. So what was it like?
Oh my gosh, I know I said this earlier, but coming back for season 7 really was a gift because we had no clue that Clone Wars was going to be canceled. So when it was canceled, I mean, we were all devastated. And you know, we didn't get the chance for a proper goodbye or to sign each other's scripts for our final episode. And so when we came back, the entire season, we did not take it for granted. I mean, we took so many photos, we signed each other's scripts, you know, we laughed and told stories more than we actually worked. We had a great time. But I have a funny story. We've only told it a couple of times. When Clone Wars was canceled, we had, instead of you know, an end of season party, we actually had a series wrap party. But it was a very sad party because nobody wanted it to end. And we all flew up to San Francisco, and there was a party with the whole cast and crew. And then afterwards, you know, kind of our past tradition was after a recording session, we would always go to In-N-Out Burger. So after the series wrap party, we went to In-N-Out Burger. It was just the cast and Dave Filoni. And we were all ordering, and Dave offered to pay for the whole cast. And so, no, they didn't recognize us. They had no clue who we were. And we got our receipt, and at In-N-Out Burger, they give you your order number. We got our receipt, and we were order 66. And that was our last meal together as the Clone Wars cast. We could not believe it. So they called our order. They're like, order 66. And we had one final meal together.
I don't have any frogs in the rope.
Hey,
Hey, what's your name?
Oh, I love this question because I know without a doubt it's R2D2. So yeah, I've always loved R2 to the point where I wanted to be R2D2 when I was little. But in fairness to R2, I feel like he's one of the unsung heroes of Star Wars.
Yeah.
He's always there to save the day, and if you think about it, he's saved almost everyone's life in Star Wars. It'd be a very different story if R2 was not part
Oh, wow. Coming to a Star Wars panel and start thinking of no, it's all good. It's all good. I never bought into the track. I love Little Bo. I absolutely love Bo. What's your name?
I'm Lisa. Hi. I was so proud of you guys for people who wanted to be actors. Like, what is something that you wish someone had told you? This is something that I've shared with a couple of people that have come up to my table so far. Being an actress and being in the entertainment industry, but being an actor especially, it's a business of failure. It really is. You will fail more than you will succeed. And I kind of learned that lesson, but it wasn't until I moved to LA and I started auditioning that I really got the sense of it. Like I said, I auditioned for about 400 roles before I got Ahsoka. Ahsoka was my first big voiceover role. And so you will get rejected a lot. Just go in knowing that. And then to my other answer about rejection and failure, learn from it. Instead of, allowing yourself to be devastated by it, learn from it and just keep going because you will break through. You will get parts. You will work as long as you stick with it.
It's a marathon. It's not a sprint.
Yes.
As long as you just keep going. Best of luck.
Best of luck.
Hey, what's your name?
Hannah, do you have a favorite specific memory of, like, from in the recording, your cast members, like, of the cast members?
Yes. I wish people had recorded like the actual sessions of us behind the scenes because the funniest stuff was in between takes. D. Bradley Baker is probably the funniest person on the planet. So is James Arnold Taylor and Matt Lanter. They're always doing different voices, and they were always just cracking me up. I have a weird laugh. It's like, ha! It's really weird. So I was always laughing in between, and they secretly recorded my laugh, and they had it like on a button. And so whenever like anything funny would happen, the cameraman or sound engineer would just press the button, and you hear me say, ah! We were always having a really good time.
I have a question for you, since Marjay,
Marjay.
Tom Schubert. Then you get two.
Yeah. Hot shot first.
What are you dressed as?
I want to know your opinion on Love Sponge.
I never shipped them together. I liked Lux, and I think he served his purpose in their storyline. But I was not sad to see that not happen for her. And I just always felt that Ahsoka, she had more to do than focus on a relationship. So I don't know, that was just my opinion. And I know there's a lot of Ahsoka fans, and I love that too. But I was happy when it didn't work out. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And Galaxycon Richmond is at the next time. And we're great. That was our time.
Instagram, that's me. And I will answer questions and see you there.
All right, education!
All right, you guys, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to go get back in line to get her autograph and talk to her.
Cool. Good job, buddy.
That was so amazing, y'all.
That was awesome.
It was so good. I'm sitting over going,
Talk to y'all later. I'll pop
All right,
back
bye.
in if I get a chance.
bye,
Okay.
honey. Y'all. This is so
Oh, that was so good. Hey, McEnany, how you doing, buddy? That was so cool. I was just sitting there, just watching, just going.
I know, so was I. I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want to. My cats have the zoomies, and I'm like, y'all need to be quiet. I'm listening to Ahsoka.
Hey, Cobra, what's up, man? Oh. No, I'll just leave that scrolling across the bottom because she may come back on.
Heck yeah.
That was a long ass interview too.
It was so good. You know, and I've seen her. I've actually seen her dressed up as Ahsoka. And
Oh,
she looks
wow.
good. She looks good. That's why I'm like, come on now. Come on. She would have been so cute in The Mandalorian. But I get it. I mean, they got to do what they got to do, right?
Yeah.
They cast
Because-
they cast.
Well, that and she didn't age like
Yeah.
like Ahsoka aged. So
Yeah. That's a good point.
I'm naming my next girl dog Ahsoka.
Oh.
That's awesome.
All right, maybe I can turn this on now. They are just freaking. So y'all gotta just bear with my cats. And yes, I have blue hair. It was for Eris' stream. No, it's not dyed. So don't get it twisted, y'all. We were doing the libs of TikTok, so I thought it was appropriate to wear. This is my SJW hair right here.
Blue haired.
My blue hair. I'm like, well, I could have shaved it on one side, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, hey, y'all. Smurfette has arrived.
Oh my
Anyway.
god.
Yeah. So,
Oh, God,
what's
that's so
up?
good. I don't know. I'm just kind of at a loss for words right now.
I am too.
like,
That was
oh.
so good. That was so good. Oh shit, I'm blurring. Oh,
Okay,
my
you're fine.
computer's. Is it all right? Okay. It's
Yeah, it
just
looks
been-
good here.
My internet's booted me twice,
Oh,
so I had
nice.
to deal with that. Yeah, it's been a morning.
I hear you. Internet's been sketchy too.
Mhm.
Hell, last night when we were before your show, actually, or right after your show, we were testing. We were testing Arlena's phone to make sure it was going to work for today, and we were both cutting out. And it wasn't the internet; it was StreamYard.
Oh, okay. So maybe it is StreamYards. Although my
Yeah.
internet did conk out. It actually conked.
Yeah,
But
I've
I don't
had
know. Maybe
internet
it
problems
started
all
with
week.
that.
But
It's terrible.
yeah, the interview. I mean, we started 4 minutes early today. So to everybody who wasn't here,
I know. I was surprised when I came in. I'm like, oops, we're live, y'all. We're live. I need to.
and the interview. I mean, I had Arlena pulled up from moment one. They were just doing a thing with some fans who were dressed up in cosplay at the beginning, and I think it was like 5 minutes in, maybe 6. And that's when the interview started. So it was a good 45-minute interview.
That's cool. That is
So,
cool.
oh,
so glad
the
you got to-
beautiful hair, my lady. I don't know why I said that like Paul Lynn. That's
You did,
beautiful
B.A.U..
hair, my lady.
Beautiful hair. I love Paul.
Oh.
He was great. And yeah, I
And
have a
see,
little
funny
bit of
strike. She was saying that earlier to Eris' stream, and that's the first thing I thought is the hair. Your hair's cold.
Well, it was funny because I've been cold all morning. I'm just now starting to warm up, but I'm in my jammies. I got a blanket. I mean, I was like cold, not getting all snuggly over here on my chair.
That's a different kind of berry there, Strike.
Oh God, Strike, go to bed.
Let it go.
Hey, Mac. Hey.
Oh man.
I want to get one of those wigs that's like one color on one side and one color on the other, like purple and blue or whatever. But I just can't find one I like. I'm picky.
Yeah,
Right.
I think I'm gonna have to start looking at wigs.
Well, okay. The reason
Not for any reason other than entertainment.
yeah, I've got tons of them. I mean, some I bought years and years ago, never worn. I don't know. Some people collect snow globes. I collect wigs. And I'm kind of wearing them, at least one or two every week to see if I like them and see if well, I've already promised several to Arlena because I'm like, look, they're nice. They're good quality. I'm just never
Okay.
going to wear them.
You got to bring me one to wear at October at Retropalooza.
What color you want?
I don't care. One, just pick one. I don't care.
Just
It
pick
could be
one.
pink
All
or
right,
purple,
I'll
but-
do
Yeah,
that.
I don't care.
I'll do that.
I mean,
I've got
I'm going to
multicolor.
actually.
I got regular.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to. My hair is short now, and it's going to stay that way forever.
We'll get you a wig. We'll get you set up.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just going to walk around Retropalooza like that for a while.
Okay.
Be
We'll
like
do
a
it.
lazy cosplay.
We'll do
Hey,
it. Just
Felix,
throw it
how you
on.
doing?
It changes everything. Hey.
And dude, we just finished a few minutes ago watching an interview with Ashley Eckstein at Galaxycon. Arlena broadcast it from there. So if you can rewind the stream and watch that, it was really good.
It was so good. It was so good.
I gotta
And you
see
won't
if that
cry.
link works.
I did cry. I teared up. It was so good.
Oh,
Especially
yeah.
when they were talking about the very end. I'm like, damn, there I go. I'm blurring again. Yeah, I think it's my.
I did that wrong. Okay. I know I did that wrong.
No.
I'm back. Okay. Dum 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 dum. Dum dum.
Don't move,
dum,
computer. You're
dum.
fine.
Dum 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 dum. There we go.
Anyway,
Okay,
I'll
please
settle
ignore
here.
that one link that don't work. I just fixed it.
Oh God, what are we looking at?
Oh, I put my other link in there for tips, the Cash App one.
Oh, good. Okay.
And
I always
well, no,
forget
I
to
mean,
do that.
the last time was it 2 or 3 weeks ago? Valiant came in here while we were all on here having a good time partying it up, and he said, "Hey, man, I don't have Cash App. I have PayPal." And I was like, "Fine."
Mhm.
And it took me the entire rest of the stream to get it set up. And he kept, "Where's the link? I want a tip." And I'm like, "I'm trying." And I finally got it and let him know, and the motherfucker left me high and dry.
What? What? Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I did all that work. I
Valiant.
worked for like 30 minutes on that piece of shit to get that goddamn link in the chat for him, because he's the only one that requested
Valiant.
it.
I can pay up,
kidding.
bud.
I'm kidding. I love the guy.
I know.
I was like, motherfucker, what?
After all that.
I did all that shit.
Jilted me, dude.
Yeah. And we were
Wow.
getting more tips from the Cash App, and then I took the Cash App away. We stopped getting tips altogether.
Oh, damn.
Well, shit.
Hell yeah. Sucks ass. And y'all, just for the record,
It
it
was
may
very
be
good.
noisy in my house. I've been trying to mute, but I've got my cats have the zoomies, especially Spudge. He will not stop for about an hour. He's had the zoomies.
Okay, you know my dog, right, Mr. Hacky Farty?
Okay,
He
so
comes in here, clop, clop, clop.
yeah. And
Yeah.
some of you
Every
know
time-
he's welcome home.
Yeah, every time he does that, I have that flashback to Spaceballs when Yogurt is reading the Necklace of Lone Star, going,
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah.
It's like, oh, you can read it? Oh, no, it's just clearing my throat.
Oh God. It's Saturday, y'all.
Oh, dude, I love that strike. I love Al Kitty.
Oh, Owl Kitty! Yeah,
Yes, I love
Owl
Owl
Kitty's
Kitty.
awesome.
He sent
Hell
me the thing for
yeah.
Al Kitty, so I'm going to share that right now.
Owl Kitty's amazing. Oh, I haven't seen this one. Tuna. Owl Kitty.
I love Al Kitty.
Look at her. Shit, I wish I'd come up with that idea, man, with all the cats I have. God. Got my
Oh,
own
yeah,
damn
right.
fellowship of cats.
No, no,
Like, damn.
no.
Oh, well.
Check that out in a little bit. It's taking a break between coats of paint in my bedroom. Oh, yeah. How's that going? I remember you saying last night you were going to be doing some remodeling stuff.
That's nice.
Yeah, I'm glad I did mine
things
last
all
week.
fresh for spring and pretty.
Oh, I got to do this room, though. This room is like 2 different colors. It's this baby blue you see behind me and white.
Mm-hmm.
Because when we lived in this room, I never finished painting it because we ended up moving out of it.
I'd love to paint my room, but
And then the kids moved in it, and I was like, okay, well, there's the paint, and they never finished it either. So I was like, okay.
Well, my ceilings, I thought they were 14 feet. I was wrong. They're only like 12, but you need a scaffolding to get up there and paint because it's really, really tall. And I can't find any ladders tall. I mean, I think the biggest ladder we have is like 9 feet, something like that.
Well, if it's a 12-foot ceiling and you're taller than 3 foot, you can.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. But it's a little smaller because I can't. So maybe the ladder's not that tall. I don't know. But when we did our living room, we needed one of those scaffolding to just reach it. And it's a pain in the ass because those scaffoldings are big. So right now I have white walls.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, they're a little institutionalized for me, but it works.
Easier in the Discord
Everything else
and
is
works on my
white.
computer. I've never heard of that. You ever heard of that? CC's Gilded?
Mm-mm.
I hadn't heard of that either. Interesting.
Easier than Discord and works on my computer.
Interesting.
Well, nice. That's cool. That's cool. So what do we do today? Just shoot the shit?
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool.
I mean,
all right. There goes the door.
For some reason, I saw snarfing when my dogs do that, like Thundercat snarf.
Snarf! 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 Oh, God, I forgot all about Snarf. Snarf!
Oh, Culture Casino. Okay.
What about Culture Casino?
He got into Culture Casinos Gilded.
Oh, okay.
That Culture Casino, he's a handsome fella.
Is he growing his hair back? Do y'all know? Or is he going to go with the Farquaad look for a while?
No, he's growing it back, and then he's going to donate it again.
I love
That's what he said on one of his live streams.
I wish I could get my son to do that because he's got
the invite, brother.
He's got this beautiful hair color. It's like it looks kind of a lightish reddish brown inside, but when he goes outside, it's like russet. You know, he's got gold and red, and it's just gorgeous. Yeah. And he went to get it cut one time, and the guy who worked there was like, "You have no idea. Women pay big money to come in and get their hair dyed your color." So I kind of wish he could grow it out and then, cut it and donate it for Locks of Love or something with, kids or even women or men who have lost their hair to cancer. Yeah. I totally support that cause completely.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But I don't do it through Locks of Love because, what was it? They're a little sketchy with some of their practices, but there's others.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I can't remember what it is. I'll have to. Why did I just hear the Pornhub theme? I am not on Pornhub.
It's stuck in your brain, Daryl.
What the fuck? Dude,
I didn't know Pornhub even
I heard it clear as day in this ear. Just all of a sudden.
It has a theme like a song?
Boom, boom. Like, what? I was like, I got 4 tabs open. StreamYards, the actual YouTube show, Twitter, and Stream Elements. And then I got Discord over here.
Well, it's not from my end. Sorry.
And that's it. I was like, holy shit, what the hell? It's X-Wing. I know it is.
I didn't know it had a theme.
Sneaky son of a bitch.
See, that's proof that I've been there. I just don't stay because I didn't know it had a theme. I just know
Oh.
things. That's all.
Oh, well, I can go into that real quick. That's an easy answer because for the better part of 2 decades, almost 3, I work alone and I do a lot of stuff alone. So just kind of basically, I'm like out in the ocean of life like a derelict cruiser. So I'm like, derelict, that's good. And I thought, when I picked the name, it would stand out, and it has because, hell, I even got complimented from and I blanked on his name, the last Starfighter, Lance Guest, when Michael from Retro Gaming, I can't remember his site, but he was interviewing Lance Guest one day, and I put in a tip and told him what I thought of the movie and everything. And he said, "Wow, Daryl the Dare, that's an interesting name." I was like, "Oh wow, that's cool. Lance Guest likes my name."
It works. Yeah, it works. It's good. It's very good.
Okay, there's the link. Let me check it now and see if it works. Oh, Farfignugan.
Farfignugan.
It just brought up a German site that's not there.
Oh.
So, well, let me go back and change that. Let me put
here,
that
Wookie.
in front of it.
Come on, sweet girl. Yeah, come here.
Wow.
Smudge, leave her alone. She's
Okay, let's try that.
All right.
Now I gotta wait 5 minutes for it to come back through.
Oh my God.
Oh. Thanks, Cobra.
Battery again.
Daryl the Dollar. Yeah.
The dollar.
Actually, I kind of like that spin though. I like that.
Well, derelict can have 2 different connotations.
Yeah.
You're aware of the other one? Okay.
Connotation.
Hey, Strike!
How are you guys doing?
Yeah. Sorry, my battery.
Good.
Oh, really? Now you're gonna deactivate
Good.
it as soon as I enter? Okay, I see how it is. Okay, you.
No,
wanna
I'm
do that?
not. No, it's
You wanna
not
do it like
you,
that?
Strike. No,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
No, this is
I
totally
It
fine.
felt like-
okay.
No,
I know it is.
Just real quick for everybody watching the stream and listening to this after the fact, rewind the past 15 seconds, play it without looking at the screen.
What?
And just
Yeah,
listen
it's,
to the audio. You talk about X-rated. That audio just went down the dark bunny hole. Man.
50 Shades of
What about?
Vacuum.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Because
There was
when
something
Strike
nasty
came on,
about that audio.
you just went, oh shit, my battery. And he's like, wow, as soon as I enter, you do that.
Stop it! Oh my God! Shit, Daryl. No, normal people aren't
I
gonna
will
listen to that
repeat.
and go,
I will repeat what I
"That's
said earlier.
good."
I didn't say it. Daryl did. Okay.
No, you can rewind the stream. Strike actually said that.
Stop it, Daryl. Stop. Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right, take care, Cobra. Thanks for
My
coming by, buddy.
battery on my computer came up battery instead of plugged in. So I had to try because if I don't plug it in, it makes everything run wonky, makes my camera blurry. Shit, Smudge. My God, that stuff falls.
Smudge. What the hell are you talking about? Oh God, this guy. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, this guy.
See, I'm blurring again. It's my cord. Hang on. Let me see if I can play with it here. Hang on. It's turd. It's not doing it. Get in. It's not going. Wait. Okay, it's plugged in. Stop. Daryl, stop! You keep pumping it out. Stop. I'm laughing and it's shaking my computer. and making me it's jiggling. Stop. Oh, you bunch of pervy be gas bags. Hang on. Okay, I think it's plugged in. I don't want to say anything else. Right?
Thanks, Terry. Send that to me, please.
Terry, y'all were here. Y'all were here. This is all innocent. It's all.
Oh my God.
Anyways, Truck. How are you?
It's good to be on.
The back too.
It's good to be on or in or what? No.
Plugged in. Oh God. Anyway. Couch is nasty. That's all it is.
Love it.
I got my blankie. I'm comfy today. I'm in my chair. I'm comfy.
Ooh, Padawan, I'd accept a drink from you any day. Ooh. Show me one of those like 2005 Lego sets, and you got yourself a deal.
Ooh, the way to strike's hard. Lego set shit. I'm about to pull the headphones off me.
Excuse me.
I'm a classy lady.
Together.
Let's see. I can. How the hell do I do this? I'm logged in.
No, you got to log in as the vac tube.
Oh, okay. How do I do that? Am I on? Is like
Use the force.
You should have open a YouTube tab.
A YouTube tab.
Yeah, just
okay.
open YouTube in a different tab.
Okay.
And then go up to the top right by the bell where your picture is, and click on your picture. And since you've already done it before, it should still be in there.
Click on my picture.
Yes, right next to the bell.
Okay, where do I go? To studio?
Switch account. And since you've already done this before, it should still be there, and you should see VAC2.
View all channels. Hang on. No, I've not done this.
I thought you had.
I'm not. I'm a mod. I thought I was a mod. I don't know if I am.
Yeah, you're a mod, but.
Okay. Yeah, there's no channels. It just says create a channel.
Okay, let me look real quick.
Now, if you want to send me, I can log out. If you want to send me the
no,
code.
no. All you got to do is add account.
Okay, add account. Wait, shit.
And then I will send you the login information on Twitter.
All right. Switch account, add account. Okay, and sign in and continue. So I would need the email, right? Or create account.
Just a moment, I'll just wait. I'm sending it to you.
That's how we do it, y'all. We do it live and alive. But yeah, I could take charge. Strike will be no problem. I don't know. I felt dirty saying that. I need to not say that. Just didn't feel right. I got kids Strike's age. I just can't.
Okay. I just sent you the info on Twitter.
All right. Let's see. I'll do my best. Okay. And so I just would do that to come into. All right. So that means I've got to go out, right?
I don't know if you
out and then log back in to StreamYard.
Because once you switch accounts, it should automatically flip you. It may pop you out, and if it does, all you got to do is go to StreamYards, and you'll see the thing to come right back in.
Let me try this. Paste.
Yes, Rogue. This is BoomerTuber right now. Yes.
CC Pedro. Yes.
It is.
Yep.
BoomerTuber. Shut up, y'all.
This is how we do it.
Okay, hang on. Let me do this. I know, and it's tech, and it's like me. All right. Welcome.
To the jungle.
Okay.
Welcome to the jungle.
Verify it's me. It wants to verify it's me.
Yeah, it's going to send me a deal, and I've got to say yes, it's me. And it sent it to me. Hang on just a moment.
All right, I am not touching shit.
Okay.
Right now.
It's given the 6-digit code or the numbers to match. It's 141183.
Wait. Hang on. Where the hell do I put this?
Let's just say it should give you numbers to match or numbers to enter.
It's got two numbers on there.
You should click 14.
So while they handle that, how's
Fuck,
chat
it's
doing?
going. Hang on. I'm putting it in the private chat. This is what it's doing. And I can't do
Oh yeah,
anything.
Peta
It's
wanted me to
not.
know where he's.
Yeah, and 11's in there. You
Peta
can
wanted-
say
that's a
those
good
numbers;
video.
they don't mean anything.
All right. Well, it's not letting me click on them. It's not letting me put them in. Nothing. It's just telling me 11. Like that's supposed to mean something to me.
Click on the 11.
Yep, Rogue. Absolutely
I
right.
can. It won't let me click on it.
Is there anything that says
The only
next?
thing it's asking me is resend it or try another way. That's all it's saying.
Just click resend it.
Okay. Sign in stopped. Fuck. Try again.
What is she trying
No.
to do? Signing
Use
into
another
your
account.
StreamYard's account or?
Yeah, to my email account to where she can run the show just in
Oh,
case.
my
'Cause
God,
I might
let me
have to
try
pop
this
out here in a
again.
minute.
All right.
I'm so sorry. Hang on. Let me try this again
No, you're
because
fine.
it's just not letting me do what I need to do, y'all. That's why I say we're pros over here. We do everything live. It's above board. It's for all you good people to see. Make fun of us.
Nice.
All right, hang on. Shit.
If you notice,
But is
her
she
tech
is she
requires
only
that.
trying to sign into the StreamYards or the YouTube?
The
He
YouTube
said if I
account.
do it,
Oh.
then it'll pop it up. Like it'll show me in there.
Yeah, once she adds the vac tube to her account. All right,
Okay,
let's
now
send
it's
it to
giving
you.
me 68.
Okay.
Why is it telling me
Don't
68?
don't click on anything. Don't click on
All right.
anything.
My hands are up here.
4
You will
hours
notice something
later.
unusual and wants to make sure it's really you trying to sign in. Continue to sign in.
All right.
Okay.
It says yes, then tap on
Did you
68
say-
on your phone to verify it's you. So you got to tap it.
I did.
Okay.
Hey,
now,
what up, Paul? Welcome to
now
BoomerTuber.
I am FactTube on. Shit, where'd it go? What the hell? Hang on. Where'd it go? All right. I've lost
Magic.
everything. Okay.
No,
I'm in BackTube on YouTube. So now
Yes. So now just
what do I do? Add it?
no, you don't have to do anything since you're here in StreamYards and it didn't change anything. You're gonna have to leave StreamYards and then go back into StreamYards on your side.
And it'll bring
when
me
you go
back
back in, you can see the studio and then you can just come in.
Hi everyone, we are great
Just like it's
streamers.
your stream.
We
When you're
great
setting up
See
your
y'all in a
stream.
bit.
Hi.
Okay. Bye.
we good entertainment. And there she left.
Yes, and this how you do it live. Yes.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Absolutely, man.
The vac boom tube.
The vac boom too. I like that. I like it.
The vac boom.
Oh.
Oh man.
Oh, I've seen that. Hey, Paul, what's up? Paulie. No, she did not dye her hair. That's a wig. Don't know if you ever heard that song. Well, that's a cocktail waitress in a Dolly Parton wig. That's our one.
It's a very realistic wig, though.
Yeah. Yes, very much so. Very much so.
Oh man.
So
Arlena is like at the convention, and
yeah.
is she meeting anyone? Like celeb?
Yeah, she was.
Why
As soon as the Ashley Eckstein interview was over, she was going to get in line to meet her.
Nice.
And she's going to try and get her to say a couple things.
Of course. Obviously.
Hey, what's up, Mandalorian?
What up? Yeah.
How's Fortnite today?
Charlie got to talk to Ashley
right before.
Yeah, right before. Yeah.
She came out on stage. Because Charlie put that in the chat.
Yeah.
Right as she was coming out on stage, he's like, I just finished interviewing her.
Literally.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. He already has it on his YouTube, so it's literally like right and before.
No, I don't believe she did. I think it was just a general audience thing.
I mean, the decision came very spontaneous too, right? So
it did not work. Did it? Can you control anything at the bottom?
Let me see, y'all. Can I click? No, I can't click on comments.
Okay.
I think what you need to do is you need to send me Like I need to log out of StreamYards completely and then come back in with the code.
You just go close StreamYards, go to YouTube. Or no. You're right. You got to go up to Google and
So
change
you have
account.
to send me a code. Just do it that way. It'll be easy. You send me a code and
Oh, I wonder if I can.
because see, you'll have what you need to do is you need to log out of StreamYards. And then when you go to log back in, it'll send a code to your email and it's good for like 15 minutes. And then you send that code to me and then I log in and I should be able to do all the
Well, that's
the
what I'm saying.
thingies. Isn't that right, y'all?
Dude, really?
Yeah.
I think.
Bueno.
Okay. No, what
Does that make
no,
sense?
because you're still signed into Google under Arwen, you actually have to sign out of Arwen.
If I sign out, I will never remember how the hell to get back in because I don't remember my password.
Okay.
So just send me a code.
Is it not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
No, Stripe. It's not.
No. Obviously, it's Snickerfruster.
Shut up. It's Pink Moscato. No, I don't know what the hell. I don't remember. I am afraid if I log out because so many different. I've got different passwords for different things because they some of them want just letters and some of them want numbers and some of them want letters and numbers lowercase and some of them want all that bullshit with the special character and I'm like,
Some want the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise.
They do, and it's like whatever the hell.
Wait. No, you don't. You just have to be logged into YouTube. No. What the?
I've never done it that way.
Can't you literally add your YouTube channel to StreamYards? Isn't that like
the way Purple and I used to do it for Pink and Purple?
To StreamYards here, so where she can log in anytime.
Right.
Or to where you can stream. You can pick to stream to this channel. I've got it set up with Arlena that way. That way, Arlena can go from here, or she can go from her own site.
Right.
But I just need to log out and add you, and then I'll be right back.
Okay.
So, be right back. Okay. Carry on. Talk amongst yourselves.
Y'all help me remember, though, that my YouTube is now under VecTube, not me. So I'm going to have to log out.
Next time she starts streaming, why is the VacTube live?
No, you just got to go up, do like you did on the YouTube thing. Go back to YouTube and then click your picture and then click switch accounts back to Arwen and you're fine. That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
All right. I'll try.
I mean, StreamYards, you always get like to which channel you want to stream to. So it is actually quite simple.
I didn't know how to do
organized.
See, the way, wait, shit, I lost StreamYard tab. Okay, here we go. I found it. I got like a million open. The way Purple and I used to do it for Pink and Purple is if we both needed to kind of be at the helm, is whoever's channel we were on, we would send the code, and then we would just log in, and then we'd both be able to, do chat or let people in or whatever.
Yeah, I'm about to.
That's the only way I know how to do it.
And I will be right back.
Okay.
We're taking over.
I'm still not sure what he's gonna do anyway. Hey y'all!
Hey, this is our channel now.
It's Frank and Arwen today, not Daryl and Arlena.
Yep, not Daryl and Arlena. Yep. It's a new generation. Didn't you hear?
There you go. Here we are.
Taking over.
So what's up, Strike? What you been up to?
Nothing much. Yeah, pretty much just another week, like every other. But yep, doing good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. It's been a weird week. I can't put my finger on exactly why.
Yeah.
But it has. It's been
it's
been weird around
here.
Week. It's kind of been weird everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of been a slow week in general.
I mean, yesterday, God, I was in bed early for me. I forget what time it was. I think I lay down about 12:30 and finally turned the lights out about 1:10, 1:15. And on a Saturday, I'm usually up all night. But I'm sitting there falling asleep, watching streams, and I fell asleep twice. I'm like, damn, I need to go to bed.
Like, boomer. What?
Yeah. Let's see if this. Nope, it doesn't work. Padawannabe, I see your comment. I just can't click on it. But I see
In our minds, we click on it. Yes, this is now the talking breaks. Where's the Lego?
Where's the... Yeah. I don't know. Well, Arlena's at her convention, Galaxycon, I think it is. And we just saw Ahsoka. There were the actors, Ashley that played.
Yeah, Ashley. Yep.
She's so good. She's so good.
Man, I feel like all of the Clone Wars voice actors are just. I mean, honestly, actors for Star Wars in general, most of the time are really awesome. But especially, I feel like the Clone Wars, probably because it's not that mainstream. But they're really awesome. Sam Witwer, Ashley Eckstein, all of them.
Well, did I ever tell you my history with the Clone Wars and how that changed things for me?
I think you talked about it, that you weren't the biggest fan of the prequels and Clone Wars kind of.
Yeah, not a big fan of the prequels. Okay, which partly it's not really their fault because that was before movies. Today movies being 2.5, 3 hours long is nothing. It's expected, especially in a big saga. Back then, hour and a half. So they had to cram all this shit into basically 3 movies. And it was missing so much. And I couldn't stand Anakin. Y'all. Daryl. Okay. Thank you, Daryl. He's screaming at me.
Arwen! Check Twitter!
I do check Twitter. All right. Hang on, y'all. I got to give him hang on. Shit, I'm spelling it wrong. Oh my God, this is such a
Daryl losing his voice here in the chat in a second. Oh, God damn it! Go out!
Okay, there you go. There it is. Anyway, I could stand Anakin, and I could not wait. I'm like, you whiny little fuck, just become Darth Vader already. I couldn't wait for him to become Vader because I like Vader, and I never liked Anakin until I saw Clone Wars. And then I saw the development of him, and I saw who he was versus who he was going to become. And I got it. It was like, I got it. I got why him becoming Vader was so heart-wrenching. The betrayal between, him and Ahsoka, the betrayal between him and Obi-Wan, just everything that he stood for was just gone, and he became Vader. He embraced that dark side, and I freaking cried. I cried for him, and I told my son, I'm like, I get who Anakin is now. I understand it. I understand why it was so awful that he turned everything aside and became Vader. So it put the prequels in a better light for me because his character was more fleshed out. So it was a good thing. So now when I watch him, I'm not going, just become Vader already. All right, hang on, y'all. I gotta check my
check email. Check Twitter.
Yeah, I gotta check my email. Okay, hang on. Daryl's like, shit. I could have
already punching his keyboard.
And been back by now. God, this broad on my back tube here. All right, I'm checking Daryl. Hang on. Okay, I'm accepting the invite. Yay! I'm part of the team. It's gonna double thing me here. Hang on.
Yep.
It's gonna double thing me. What the hell?
That's a nice freeze frame. Oh yeah, Padawannabe. Liam Neeson, Qui-Gon is just.
Why isn't it?
I grew up with the prequels.
On?
Most of those actors I saw there for the first time. So, yeah, prequels are the holy grail for me.
All right, hang on.
And the king returns. Oh, and the maiden leaves.
Now she can pop herself in.
Yo!
Hey!
Hey!
The boomers are victorious! After 1,000 years, our time
Carol's gonna be like, shit, I could have gone and done what I needed to do and been back by the time this dumb broad actually gets this shit together.
No. It's
Check
all good.
Twitter.
It's all good.
Thank you, Matt.
I would check
Matt,
Twitter.
do check Twitter. Everybody's yelling at me from the chat to check Twitter. Steve was like, "You never check Twitter, so it's sensitive." Because I'm always bitching about people don't send me stuff, and it was like him and Mary and Arlene are like, "Because you never check it." I'm like, "I do, just not what I'm."
And so I tested that theory and sent her a tweet with it within 5 minutes, and she didn't see it until like almost 2 days later. And it was a direct message.
Oh
All
man.
right, yeah, good point.
Hey,
You know, to
that's
be
okay.
fair, that sounds
That's
I
like
okay.
can't
that sounds like
complain.
X-Wing's
I
Instagram
just got to where
DMs.
mine
He
starts
never comes
sending me
back to you.
I just got it.
I got it.
I'm lying. He does, but
Oh, I get it. I get it. I'm used to the long. Are you talking about just the longer movies in general? Yeah, I like the longer movies.
Okay,
But
I gotta go do
this-
some stuff. I'll be right back.
all right.
All right.
There he
And there's
goes.
Daryl telling me, check your shit. Check your shit.
Yep.
So, all right, go ahead and
Don't
take
worry,
care of it,
I'll keep
Daryl.
an
It's
eye
all
on her.
good.
I'll keep an eye on her.
Oh
Oh.
God! Now what the hell are we going to talk about? All right.
The prequels.
Did that just take as long as the entire interview?
Yeah, no. I mean, we
Oh,
can talk
God,
about.
yay!
Hey, what up? I mean, we can talk about what we. If we're already talking about extra material to Revenge of the Sith or the
Mhm.
prequels, we can talk about what we want to see in Kenobi.
Wow. Okay, Kenobi. What I would like to see in Kenobi
Yeah,
is,
like
and I don't
anything.
know if they're going to do this, but I wish they would. To me, and Arlene and I were talking about this the other day, and I said of all the characters of Star Wars, the one who deserves going all the way back from when he was a child, how he got involved to become a Jedi, his training, everything, all the way to what happened to him, you know, after Return of the Jedi to now, the whole bit. He deserves that story. He deserves to have his entire story told. Well, because to me, Kenobi is kind of like James T. Kirk. He's a fan favorite. Everybody, even if he's not your favorite character, everybody loves Kenobi. Everybody respects Kenobi.
Right. It's kind of
the most part,
Obi-Wan is just this character. He's obviously he is a main character, but at the same time he's not necessarily the main character, but he's just, you know, he's just so important to the overall
He
story
is.
and still has so much impact on the universe.
He does.
Quite
And
a unique character.
He takes Luke on that coming of age journey. You know, either directly or sending him to see Yoda or, you know, Space Force Ghost, whatever. You know, he is somehow involved. And of course, he was involved with Luke's dad. He was involved with Anakin and that whole journey. So, yeah, I would love to see that. I would love to see that. But I don't know. That would take many seasons, I think.
Right.
To really
And Black Dragon, I agree. I mean, obviously, all of us want to see a good story.
Sorry, y'all.
Yes.
Yeah, a good story. That's very true. If they do a good story, I think it won't matter if they leave some things out. But if it's done good, then yeah.
Right. I think as long as it's respectful to how we ended Obi-Wan's story, or like last saw on Obi-Wan and Revenge of the Sith, and if it's a faithful continuation of what this character becomes, essentially, because I think the whole change to Revenge of the Sith Obi-Wan to Alec Guinness Obi-Wan is probably one of the most interesting and important changes, because I mean, in the Clone Wars, he's sort of like, I'd say you're probably, for that time, your perfect average Jedi, I'd say. You know, I mean, obviously he's better than most, but you know, overall, I think Obi-Wan is kind of represents what like the ideal Jedi at that time would probably look like. And sort of then becoming that more, self-centered and more thoughtful Jedi that kind of like reflects on the errors of the Jedi and
Mm-hmm.
also kind of his own errors and learns from it and becomes this wise old man
Yeah.
later on that then like shows Luke his way. I think is some of the most important character development that you could possibly choose for Obi-Wan, probably.
Okay, let me ask you something because I've always classified myself as not a casual Star Wars fan, but like I enjoy it and I appreciate it, and the more I find out about it, the more I love it. But at my current level of fandom, I'm not a deep diver. Like y'all are
Mm.
deep divers. Y'all get into these
Dive
backstories, you've
deep,
read
yeah.
books. You know what I'm saying? That's me on
Right.
Lord of the Rings, but y'all with Star Wars, some of y'all are like, you know your shit. Okay.
Mm.
All right. I've seen, and this could be a rumor, I don't know. I have seen people saying that little Leia Organa is going to be in there, that he knew her as a kid. But to me, doesn't that kind of contradict when Luke first sees the message that R2 spits out and she's talking about you served my father in the Clone Wars, blah, blah. She's like explaining to him who she is.
Right.
Do those two things contradict, or am I off on that?
I don't
You know what I mean?
necessarily think so. I think if
Okay.
Obi-Wan, I mean, so this is 10 years after Revenge of the Sith. So Luke and Leia are now 10 years old. And I mean, if Obi-Wan, I mean, we don't even know in what way they will even meet. Maybe they won't even meet in person.
Mm-hmm.
And even if they meet in person, I'd say 10 years old is still like that kind of age where you would either maybe even forget like that you met this guy, or depending on if he even introduced himself as Obi-Wan, it could just be for the sake of staying undercover. He could literally just introduce himself as someone else. Bale knows, but the others wouldn't know. So
So a passing meeting would be fine. That would make
right.
sense.
Well, it's one of these things that you kind of we can theorize as much as we want and like say, yeah, that sounds critical. What it comes down to is a lot of the things could work in canon, but it depends on how you portray it, how you handle it. And that's one of these things, well, we just don't know yet how they're going to handle it. It could work, but obviously if they do it too extreme, it could also like completely backfire and just be horrible. So yeah, I think our best bet is for now to stay cautiously optimistic, because I think none of us want this to fail.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Now, Padawannabe brings up a good point. If Obi-Wan never shows that he's a Jedi or doesn't even tell her his real name, now that would be kind of interesting.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
And what I'm kind of
what are you hoping for? What are you looking for?
Well, I mean, so the thing is, I'm one of these fans that would have probably literally wanted a show of Obi-Wan sort of doing nothing, like literally just reflecting on himself, like maybe having flashbacks and just talking to Qui-Gon through the Force and kind of just becoming this meditating wise old man.
Like a sage,
obviously it's
kinda.
Disney, they want some action, so yeah, that's going to happen. What I'm kind of looking for is, what I hope is going to be in it is just stuff that is going to add on to Revenge of the Sith. So I mean, if we see some like live action Clone Wars flashbacks, or like Anakin in the temple, if we go more in depth into Vader's character, I will lose my shit. I will not, like, I mean, I don't know, like, I was reacting to that one episode of Book of Boba where the flashback with the 501st comes up, and yeah, you could say I kind of lost my shit.
Okay, and why would you lose your shit?
Oh, because, well, I mean, the prequels, I grew up with the prequels. I watched episode 1, 2, 3 first, then 4, 5, 6.
So those were your first. That was your introduction to Star Wars. Were the prequels?
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And yeah, I mean the prequels are just like the Clone Wars era in general is just the era that I am most comfortable in, that I am most interested in.
Okay.
And I don't know, like Revenge of the Sith itself is just a movie that I'm so in love with, and just seeing clones, like Phase 2 clones, in the same way we saw them in Revenge of the Sith is just such a good feeling. Especially when you have an era of the trilogy that shall not be named, and you see a scene that is literally just feels so much like a scene that would be in Revenge of the Sith. It is, yeah, it's just really special.
All right, let me ask you something, because we were talking about this, the menses of Star Wars.
The menses, yeah.
The menses. Okay, top 3 Jedi. Go. Your favorite Jedi.
My favorite Jedi.
Yeah, and they don't necessarily have to be your favorite character, but the top 3 Jedi that exemplify what you think, not necessarily, Disney, but what you think a Jedi, from all of your vast knowledge, who represents who the Jedi are as an order. Top 3.
Top 3. Okay.
And y'all
would
can
say...
answer too in the chat too. Everyone,
Yes,
everyone can
please.
play.
Everyone.
Can play.
Yeah.
Everybody. Yeah.
That is a really good question. I'm just gonna go right off my mind.
Okay.
I think third, which this is really difficult.
I know. Kind of is, isn't it? When you think about them all. Yoda, Qui-Gon. Oh,
Yeah.
Qui-Gon. I call him Qui-Quack because I can never remember his name, even though he's one of my favorites. I've always, for years, I've always called him Qui-Quack.
I think I will. Okay, yeah. I will go with first, not first, but like third, Qui-Gon, because Qui-Gon was sort of he was a Jedi that questioned things when he thought they were wrong, and he kind of broke out of the whole indoctrinating way of the Jedi at that time of like, you cannot have any attachments. Attachments are something that leads to the dark side. And if you read more into it, there's this really awesome book. I think it's literally just called the Book of the Jedi, and it's like goes into the deep history of the Jedi, and it has like these fun like sizzle notes on the sides of like certain characters. There's like comments by Yoda and Qui-Gon and Anakin and Ahsoka, and he sort of comments on one passage of the book where it is talked about that passion leads to to the dark side, and he kind of counters it with, if the living force is responsible for us having emotional or romantic feelings for another being, how is that wrong? If the living force is what is causing these feelings. And I think Qui-Gon was just like way ahead of like the too far gone way of the Jedi, and I'm really rambling on. I'm so sorry.
No, it's good. It's good because I agree. I never got that. You can't have love as a Jedi. I'm like, are you kidding? What is one of the biggest things of love? It's self-serving. Right. You have to have love to want to serve somebody, and that's what the Jedi did. At least to me, they served for the betterment of humanity or alien or whatever the hell, the Star Wars verse.
Right.
So why passion though? Why would passion be considered? Yeah. Anyway, that's a whole side subject. But okay. So we got you, Qui-Quack. Okay.
Third, yeah.
Okay.
Second, I'd say Yoda.
Okay.
Because even though Yoda very much followed along with the questionable way of the Jedi at the time,
Mhm.
I think it was always quite notable that Yoda also wasn't um, against sort of bending the rules when he saw that it was the right thing to do. I think the greatest examples are, for instance, Obi-Wan eventually being allowed to train Anakin. That was something that like the normal Jedi would definitely not have allowed. Um, Another one, the whole arc in Clone Wars where Yoda has these visions and eventually travels to Dagobah for the first time and like meets Qui-Gon and well goes through that whole spiritual process. Um,
Mhm.
he basically, I mean, lets Anakin like break him out or like make get like let him escape, so to speak, help him escape, and so it wasn't. And I mean, he obviously talked to Anakin because he knew like Anakin was that kind of guy.
Mhm.
And overall, I think Yoda was just a very empathetic. Is that the right word? Empathetic?
Empathetic. Uh-huh.
Empathy? Yeah.
Mhm.
Being that, like, for instance, with Ahsoka, she wasn't part of the Jedi, and you could I think Mace is the greatest example. He was like the really the peak of like what is wrong with the Jedi. Very, very like I'm better than everyone else. I got the Force, and I know what's right. I know what's wrong, and you don't have any say in that.
Mhm.
And when he was like, "Oh, that's Jedi business, citizen," and Yoda was like, "Well, it's Ahsoka. I mean, he knows that her heart is in the right place, and so he's also like,
Mhm.
are you all right?" And so I really do
Uh,
think that Yoda definitely is take care. That Yoda is on that level just one of the probably best Jedi.
Mhm. Okay.
They
Let's see.
probably
Love and
should.
passion are good for a Jedi, just not on a personal level. Their priorities change when they are wanted, or excuse me, are worried for a few people instead of love and passion for the masses. I
Right,
know, but I just, I don't know. I'm a romantic. I'm very much a romantic. And to me, love and passion are a part of,
right,
of that relationship between,
yeah,
you know,
and that's essentially
and
the
that's
reason why,
sad.
as the number one, I would choose Luke because
Okay.
uh because Luke essentially, if some people would accept that Episode 6 is the perfect end to that, but
Okay.
essentially why they're at the end of Star Wars. Episode 6 is the end. Why it is perfect balance at that point is because Luke, while I think he still considers himself as a Jedi, he sort of unlocked the key to be a balanced Jedi. Because I mean,
Mhm.
at the end, like he does not follow the old ways of the Jedi in terms of no attachments. Because I mean, yeah, he has attachments. I mean, he has a sister. He has his friends Han, Chewie,
Yeah.
Lando, and he gets rid of the main threat in the galaxy, the Emperor and his father. And
Mhm.
I truly think that at the end of Episode 6, I would consider Luke to be a true great Jedi, just in the middle of things, balanced, and that is why the end was supposed to be that balance in the Force. He helped Anakin bring balance to the Force.
Okay.
Um,
That makes sense.
yep.
That makes sense. And okay, what about Mara Jade? Don't they get married? Don't they have a relationship?
Yeah. Later on, George
And
Lucas
it's
would say he's not the creator of Mara Jade.
oh well, but he's still a Jedi, right? At that
Yeah,
point.
no, no, that's what I'm saying. Like he was not
So
holding on to that sort of rule of not having any attachments. Yeah,
he showed Luke showed where you could take that and you could make it work and you can combine it.
right.
So okay, that's cool. That's interesting. Let's see. Want to be said.
Yep.
The personal love should have been allowed. The Jedi Order should have been able to let go of their members willingly. It wasn't really good to leave the Order. That in itself causes problems.
And
I agree with
with
that.
them being so I guess awkward in a way.
Hmm.
I mean, that was part of the reason why Anakin was worried about or was troubled by so many things, because he was like, I mean, literally that poor boy slash man. I mean, he was
Yeah.
probably like so conflicted about, like, he obviously wants to be true to the Jedi code, but at the same
Hmm.
time, I mean, he has had such an emotional roller coaster of his past. I mean, losing his mom, or well, at first being a slave in general, I think qualifies
Yeah,
quite a
that
bit.
kind of sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then being, I mean, essentially before Qui-Gon entered his life, I mean, he would have probably thought like, "Yep, this is my life. I'm going to die as a slave."
Hmm.
And then like this magical sort of event happens, and this Jedi comes out of nowhere and like actually wants to take him with him. And probably as a young boy, like that chance is like one in a bazillion. So
Hmm.
um yeah,
Sorry, y'all. I'm screeching.
yeah, the old way of the Jedi suck.
Yeah, I never. I mean, again, I guess maybe that's just because I couldn't be a Jedi. I'd be like, what? I
Hmm.
can't. I can't. I can't
I wouldn't
love.
be a Jedi either. Would be a bounty hunter.
Yeah, yeah. I'd be the chick probably singing in the bar or what. I don't even know that I'd be a bounty hunter. I'd
With
be
a
the
bit
one
more
singing
liquor, but
or
yeah.
serving drinks or what's your pleasure, what's your flavor. That would probably have been
Cheers,
me, but
Jabba.
God. Eh. Although I would not want to be on Tatooine because I wouldn't want Jabba the Hutt to
Yeah,
swoop in and, see us
Naboo would
ladies
probably be
serving
a
it,
very nice
snap
place
us
to
up.
live.
Naboo.
Like
Yeah.
no
Okay with
it's
that.
it's sort of like there are a lot of planets in Star Wars that are sort of like Australia, like a lot of really bad like animals that every single one of them wants to kill you. But on Naboo, it's like it's pretty cool, you know. I mean,
Unless
they're
you get in the
they're like
water, then you got the big fish. The
they're
big fish.
okay, yeah. Don't swim. There's
Don't
always
swim.
bigger fish.
Yeah. Just
But
stay on land.
but if you keep it
Enjoy
on
it.
land, you should be fine.
Yeah.
You might run
Yeah.
into some weird Gungans, but yeah.
Yeah, the Gungans are interesting to me. Although, why the hell? Okay, I have a genuine question. I'm not just going to bash on Jar Jar. I have a genuine question because again, Clone Wars, I got a real appreciation for him, and I know he was the comic relief and all that. But in the movies, when there's the big Gungan, when the Gungans come in and they're in the battle, and
Right.
why is he the only Gungan that's kind of a fuck up? All the other Gungans
Yeah.
seem with it and on it, and they're just
yeah.
like, dude, come on. So we get the one Gungan. That's
Yes,
Court
exactly.
Jester?
I mean, they literally. I think the best reaction that pretty much sums that up right away is when when Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, and Jar Jar entered the Gungan underworld
Mhm.
for the first time, and it's like, peace to home, and like one of the guards is like, oh fuck,
Yeah,
this
'cause the
guy.
Gungans are
Like literally
cool.
everyone knows Jar Jar because he's a fucking
Right.
idiot.
God, Jar Jar. The Gungans are great. I loved
Yeah.
it when they got out, but there was no relief from Jar Jar. It wasn't like in the films. I'm talking in the films. He's a little more toned down for Clone Wars, just a little bit. And I'm sorry, but I saw that picture of Darth Jar Jar, and I about lost my shit. I thought that was so cool. I was like, oh God, Darth Jar Jar, hell yeah. But there's no relief from him. He is always on. He is always the fuck up. He's always the comic. It's like, just give us 2 minutes in the films where he's a little more reflective, but it's never that case.
Right.
And I'm just like, oh
Yeah.
my God, this poor Gungan, they're stuck with him now.
Yeah.
They have to do something with him, or because if they just turn him loose, then he'll go back to them and they'll be like, no, Misa no wants him. No.
Yeah, I mean
Take him back.
he's got a dark end in I think it's Legends at this point. But like after like Revenge of the Sith and everything, I mean, he was obviously not part of the. I mean, the only person that held him in the Senate was Padme, and I mean, Padme was gone, so nobody wanted Jar Jar anymore. And
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he essentially just died on the street. Like,
Yeah, poor
yeah, yeah,
straight like Edgar Allan
as a
Poe.
homeless Gungan.
Oh my God.
So yeah, quite dark.
Died poor. Died homeless. Died friendless. God, that is dark. That is
Yeah.
dark.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, as I said, I grew up with the prequels. I mean, obviously Jar Jar is not my favorite character, but I think when you grew up with it, it's just like, yeah, that's just Jar Jar.
That's
You know?
Jar Jar. That's
Yeah. So it's
And
kind of
again, Clone Wars really gave me an appreciation for him that I didn't have. Not as much as for Anakin.
right.
Because like
Yeah,
I said,
mean,
I just Anakin
didn't
bugged
have
the
that much screen
shit out of
time
me.
either.
He didn't. But yeah, it fleshed out his character a little bit.
Mm.
Because when I first saw him, it was that knee-jerk reaction. Oh my God. Oh my God, there's Jar Jar. What the hell? But you know, once I watched the whole series, I was like, all right, well, I get it. I get it a little more than I did.
Right.
He's still not my favorite, but I get it. I can
Yeah.
deal with it. I can handle it.
Not
All
mine
right.
either, but
Now, of all the Sith,
oof.
top 3 Sith.
Top 3 Sith.
Yeah, top 3. Where you're like, you know what? They knew what they were doing, and even if they got in scrapes, everyone's going to get in scrapes. But yeah, top 3 that you think, okay, if I'm going to talk about the Sith to people, these are the 3 I'm going to say, look, these are the Sith, the big bads.
Okay, I mean, if we're talking big bad, then
Well, they don't even have to be the ones, like, it doesn't have to be Palpatine, it doesn't have to be Dooku, it could be.
Well,
they don't have to be in power for you to say, you know, for you to look at them and go, ooh. And maybe under different circumstances they would have. I'm sure there was an awkward Ewok that we never saw, the one that was already banished from the village.
Yeah, probably. I'm sure Wicked's son or someone is just a bit awkward.
Oh, here we go. Bane, Plagueis, and Maul. Interesting. Okay.
You know, I was definitely going to go with Bane. Rule of 2, always.
Okay.
Come
here, Wookiee. We're talking Star Wars. Come here.
And Sith, there are so many. Like, that's the interesting thing. There are like just a couple of Jedi that I think.
Come here.
I think it's difficult because for Jedi there's so much that you would need to be considered a perfect Jedi. It's fairly easy to become a great Sith. I mean that's always been like the main point. Like the easiest way to power is if you like use the dark side and become a Sith. That is the easy way to power. The long and more difficult way is the way of the Jedi. That's kind of how it's been. So, but yeah, I'd say if generally speaking, I'd say Bane, Plagueis, and Palpatine.
Okay.
Because Palpatine was essentially the first Sith that was truly capable of completely overthrowing the entire galaxy. Like, I mean, there were Sith empires before that, but none of them ever truly controlled the entire galaxy.
Okay. I have a character that came up that was Sithy in Clone Wars that I actually felt so sorry for.
The son?
Savage.
Oh, yeah.
What would you have liked to have seen happen to him? Did you enjoy his arc? And would you have made any changes to him? Because I felt sorry for him, damn it. And he actually helped me appreciate Darth Maul more.
Oh, yeah, obviously. I mean, it's a tragic story of I mean, him essentially being formed into something that he actually isn't.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you watch him for the first time, he's a compassionate young man who cares for his brothers. Very capable fighter.
Mm-hmm.
And essentially gets turned into just an absolute murder machine, like
Yeah, he does.
brainwashed murder machine.
He does.
And no, but I wouldn't change really anything because I think that's the point. You're supposed to feel sorry for him because that's what the Sith do. They use people. They use life forms for their plan, for their own greed. So no, I don't think. I think he served his purpose really well with Ventress, Dooku, Maul, and at
I
the end
love her.
dying by
I
the
love
hands of Palpatine.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I don't think I would change anything. I think
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Well, cool. That gives me information. I don't know what.
Information.
I'm just like,
Do whatever you want with it.
I gotta write it down in my diary.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
would you have had the sequels at all, or would you have been like, fuck no, this story is done. The story is done. There's really no more stories that need to be told. Or if you would have done more, how would you have handled the sequels? What would you have wanted them to be, y'all?
Well, I mean,
Come back.
I mean,
Yeah.
I was 13 when The Force Awakens came out, and I absolutely didn't like it right off the bat. I know that's like an unpopular opinion because most people were like, yeah, Force Awakens was good and Last Jedi completely destroyed it. But I was pretty much right off the bat, nah, this does not feel right. And
Mhm.
as you can probably tell, I was pretty heavy into Star Wars before that because otherwise I wouldn't have had that reaction. But I think literally before The Force Awakens came out, like a few years before, I had finished Heir to the Empire until Last Command, and yeah, that was definitely my continuation of Star Wars,
Mhm.
and yeah, I think I just did. Yeah, it's a weird one. I think when I saw Force Awakens, I completely lost track of what have I even witnessed because it was just so off what I thought
Mhm.
would be a continuation. Um, yeah, nah, and yeah, I think that also kind of proves that the sequels will definitely never have quite the same effect as the prequels had because a lot of people are like, yeah, the kids that grew up with the sequels will eventually be like the prequel kids and they will have enjoyed those movies. I don't think so. Not to the grand scheme. Not if you were exposed to Star Wars before that. Because it
Mhm.
just doesn't feel right in places. Some things just don't make sense. Like simple things like Rey just knowing the mind trick thing without no one
Mhm.
telling her, it throws you off. It's something that only really
Mm.
capable Jedi knew, and it's just like you can't do that. And why would you even know that?
Yeah. They
You had not even heard about the Jedi like 2 hours ago, since 2 hours ago.
they turned it
So
into something that you have a proclivity to, that could tap into and be trained in to just these instincts. She's just like, you know. Let's see, where is
right,
that? Okay, the movies. All right, I've seen the originals. I've seen the prequels. I've seen The Force Awakens, and I've seen up to when Luke drinks the green alien titty milk, and then I said, I'm out. This is bullshit. And
yeah,
I was feeling it up to that point, but I thought, let me give it a chance. And I've not seen the last one of the sequel. I just can't. I was so annoyed, and so this is fucked up. I don't even care.
yeah,
I've seen Clone Wars. I've started Rebels. I've seen Mandalorian. I've seen Boba Fett. I'm probably going to watch The Bad Batch and eventually finish Rebels.
mm,
What the hell else is there? What else is there? movies and series wise. Isn't that it?
You said Rebels, right?
Yeah, I started Rebels. I haven't seen it all the way through. I started the
Okay.
first season.
Yeah, I mean,
And then I'm gonna watch Kenobi. So that's what I.
have you
Hey,
seen
sis.
the? I know it's not canon, but have you seen the Tartakovsky Clone Wars?
No, I've not. Oh wait, no, the movie, the Clone
No,
War
no,
movie.
not the movie. It was a series in 2005. Was right before Revenge of the Sith. It was
Mm-mm.
a 2D art style.
Wait, but it's in a movie form, right? Well, how many are
Yeah,
there?
it's two movies, I think,
Okay,
essentially.
then I have seen that. Yes, and
Right.
I love. Oh my God, the
Yeah.
scene with Anakin and Ventress when they're
Oh yeah.
fighting up on that.
Mhm.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep.
That's awesome. And then you got Windu and Yoda with the oh fuck yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
enjoyed that.
Mhm.
That scene where she goes over the edge and then Anakin just lets out this guttural scream.
Yeah.
I loved it. I thought it was
Yeah.
good. I saw that after but after the
Yeah.
other
Yeah. The
Clone
movies.
Wars.
Yep.
Let's see. Oh, okay. That was like, what is that? Okay, I bring 2D back. Look, there is a charm in 2D still that I love to this day.
Right.
I really, really, really do. I love it. And did I pull this up? I can't remember if I did or not. But Akimi says, I love the Star Wars universe, but I'm tired of seeing Focus in the same bloodlines. Make new movies, but make your own characters and leave the old ones alone. Thank you for reminding me. I did see Rogue One. I also saw Rogue One. I did not see Solo, though, because I got so fucking triggered when I heard how he got his last name. I said, y'all, that's lazy ass
Yeah,
writing. That was dumb. That was dumb. So I haven't seen it, but I may just go ahead and do it anyway. Because who was it? I think it was Lando. It was Mary and Arlena were talking about Mary particularly how she appreciates Lando in Solo. She didn't care for the movie, but she thought the way his character was really cool. She's like, if you are going to watch it for him.
I honestly think
okay.
that's like, it's one of those things where I would never consider, or I would not consider the first Venom movie to be a essentially good movie. But what made the movie great for me was the relationship between Venom and forgot his name, the guy. Never mind.
The guy.
But
the guy,
Tom
y'all.
Hardy is but I don't know the character's name. Anyway, but what I think you can appreciate about Solo is that Han, in my opinion, acts like Han. Lando acts like Lando, and Chewie acts like Chewie. So I think from just the point of the characters acting like the characters, I think it does a really good job. The story overall is meh.
Cookie, hey, oh Cookie.
What up? But
Yeah.
I think that's a way you can appreciate it, because I've seen like he doesn't look like Harrison Ford. Yeah, no shit. No shit.
He looked
No one
nothing
looks
like
like Harrison Ford. No
Yeah,
one
he
will
looked
ever look
nothing
like
like
Harrison Ford. And but what you can appreciate, and I think that really stands out with the people that have done deepfakes on it, that guy has nailed the mannerisms of Harrison Ford. If like he's got the smile down, like people give him way too much crap for his really good performance, honestly. Well, okay, and Cobra, besides the fact that Solo was obviously better than the sequels.
What the fuck, Shay? God. It's not real. It's not died. It is just
She's just freezing. She's just freezing.
Actually, it's funny. I am. My hands are so cold. I'm like, God, what is that? What is that?
When she freezes, her hair turns blue.
Solo would have been a better movie, Cookie says,
Yeah.
based on an EU character instead of Han. That's okay. Interesting. I don't know. I have not seen it yet. Like I said, I will probably watch it.
No.
If I could grip myself through that dumbass, you're alone, you're solo. No, fuck off. I'm sorry.
Right.
That shit like that just irritates me.
Yeah.
It does, because I'm like, it's been his name this whole time. Why do you have to go and do that? Why can't it
Yeah.
just be his name? You know,
Yeah, like literally, it's just his name.
Solo
Yeah.
was better than the sequels. I have heard that. I have heard that. Even people that weren't crazy about the movie, they did say, yeah, it was better than the sequels.
It
And I've
ain't
only
that
seen one
hard,
and a
but it's something.
half. So yeah, yeah.
It ain't
Um,
that hard, but it's something. Stripe
Steve,
2022.
welcome back. We're talking.
it's one of my better quotes. It's one of my better quotes.
We're
Man,
just
talk
talking.
about timing. I like it.
Oh
Hell
shit!
yeah.
I need to send. Hang on, I have to send a text out to T-shirts.
See, and now she disappears again. As soon as one of us like enters, like she just leaves.
I'll be back. I'll be back. I just gotta send a text.
Yeah, sure. Take your time.
All right, I'll leave the sound up. Y'all can hear it. It's no big deal.
Yeah.
Let's
But
see.
yeah, going back, I think someone commented about it. On the one hand, yes, obviously, if they just do, I think Rogue One was probably a good representation of introducing new characters, and well, I mean, the characters, if they're like new characters, you can say they're whatever you want them to be because we've not seen them before, so whatever their personality is going to be, that's who they are. So that's fine. But on the other hand, I mean, obviously, as fans of these legacy characters, I mean, we still want to see stories of them. But obviously, that always comes with the danger of whoever does it fucking it up. But I think
Mhm.
that's kind of where I would sort of be conflicted with myself because, yeah, obviously, if we have unknown characters, the story overall and enjoyment will probably be better. But at the same time, I want to go back to that time. I want to have a story about Django, for instance, like before Attack of the Clones and like the Mandalorian Civil War, kind of
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's in open seasons. I want some just literally you could do some random clone squad and have like a Brothers in Arms like movie or whatever that is literally just about how the war was for the clones. Like that's some of the stuff that I want. I don't think it ain't that difficult.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're right. It is not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is not difficult at all.
But
Close
let's
that
see
out,
if
close
we
that out.
survive Kenobi.
Well, Arwen has to leave.
Yeah, I've got
Thank
T-shirts
you.
streaming. I haven't been there in a while, so I need to go do that.
Well, thank you so much for driving the ship.
Of course, we had
Hell
fun,
yeah.
didn't we, Strike?
Yeah, we took
Yeah,
over the
good
stream.
We did. Power.
You gonna be ramblings tonight?
Maybe. I'm not sure what the hell I'm doing tonight, actually, but we'll
I'm
see.
really gonna try.
Good. If I could be there, I will. So
Okay.
anyway, love y'all.
Hell yeah.
Bye. Y'all have fun.
Bye.
Later.
Bye.
Now it's time for toxic masculinity.
Yeah, boy.
Pussy.
So the women's of Star Wars. Am I right?
Oh, and
All right, top 10 hottest jet. No, I'm kidding.
What was her name? Akira? Or something like that? The Twi'lek Jedi?
Oh, Ayla Secura.
Yeah. Mm.
Yep, would be my
She had-
pick too.
She had a nice rack.
Yeah. Hey, you know, Bly, like before he gunned her down, took a good look at her at.
He's like, hold on, sir. Taking a photograph.
Damn, General, I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Sir, do we really need to shoot the ass? Yes.
Yes. With whatever gun you deem necessary.
3 days later, they're still firing on the corpse. I can't bear to look at her anymore.
Padme, Slave Leia, Kira, top 3.
Yeah. You know, Kira, yeah.
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 I mean, if you want to see her naked, just watch Terminator Genesis.
Fair enough.
Yeah, she's naked in that.
Oh.
That's the
Isn't
first
she
thing I
like
started.
also in Game of Thrones?
Yes.
Yeah,
I didn't watch Game of Thrones, so
me neither.
it was like, oh, you're going to kill off the main characters every episode? No thanks.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yep. Well, I mean, you could technically watch it till what is it? What is the Faithful season 8? So just watch it till season 7 and just stop. Is that the
Yeah.
way you should do it if you haven't watched it yet?
Ooh, Mark likes the older looking ones.
Yeah, I see.
Even-
Winter,
Mm-hmm.
something a choice you don't see too often.
Well, she was Leia's age, but she had that white flowing hair. Sauce noodles. Yeah, she had that long snout. Oh man.
Sir, sir, I have to examine her body thoroughly to make sure she is not hiding any secrets.
I've got a secret she can hide, sir.
All right, son, but make it quick. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. It's been a while. It'll be quick. And it'll be quick and painless now that she
Quick and painless, yeah. Sir, is anyone going to examine the body after we're done? No, sir. Roger that.
I'll be right back.
I'll be right back. You know, I'm just gonna head back. Where are you going? Oh, no particular reason.
Oh wow. Padawan throwing down.
Damn.
Woo.
I don't know. Padawan be going for those tall ladies. Padawan be being like, hi.
He wants the fifth element on the ride to Geonosis. And stepped out, one of them went, Geonosis!
Oh my.
You have 5 minutes. Great. I only need 2.
I only need you. Oh, sir, these battles, they really do something with you.
Holy shit.
Sir, here we go.
Got to get in there to be sure. Oh man, it's amazing when you change one person on the panel where the stream goes.
Yeah. It was just when the brain capacity just doesn't hold up anymore.
Yeah, no, dude. Hey, you want
Yeah.
brain pound power? I'm negative.
Man, where do we go to in such little time?
Well, the boys
are back in town.
in town.
Oh no.
Oh
No. You know
Well,
how
hey.
Matt?
Either way, it'll be quick.
Yeah, I guess that's the positive. It will be over before you know it. Although, I mean, you don't want her to.
What is that carbonite in your room remind me of Family Guy?
Why is there a pot that's not frozen?
They got
Not to
you
worry.
got an ox sticking out of that. if I'm able to go in there, I will do that.
One of the troopers being like, you know, my dick fell off because of frostbite. The fuck? How'd you do that? Oh, you don't wanna know.
Whew. Wow.
That escalated quickly.
Yes, it did. So, when is the next session of Chad Batch? Almost said Bad Batch.
Ooh, well, I mean, I gotta plan a new mission, so that's. I don't know. We could also just come up with. I mean, these really detailed missions, they take quite a while. I mean, obviously you got to kind of write, and as I now realized, actually having the players in always comes with things you haven't thought about yet. So I don't know if you've watched when we did it on X-Wings the second time, we only took like 1 hour in its entirety. Like it went way smoother. Changed a few things. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I
I mean,
noticed you didn't have the speeder bikes on that one.
yes, and Vor still managed to kill himself. Like literally, it was like, everyone, like the one time, like everyone jumps over the main entrance, and like
Mhm.
you just look, like X-Wing looks at us, and you just hear Vor like, and then he just doesn't jump, and he runs in the wall, boom, dead. It's like literally like someone like Leroy check.
Yeah. I like that. Carbonite slab equals deadly in the Star Wars universe. How was your date last night? She was carbonite slab.
Oh yeah, Vor. I tried jumping. It didn't do it. uh, oh yeah, yeah. Literally, it's literally being a dungeon master, just in a game. You literally set up everything, and you gotta think about everything. Critical fail.
Right.
You die.
Well, you rolled
Yeah.
a 1 and you died.
But
You hit the wall, face planted, and exploded.
but I mean, we can always do like smaller stuff.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So yeah, the more detailed missions, they're definitely going. The next one's definitely going to take a bit because you always got to try out stuff. But I mean, we can always do. X-Wing's probably not going to do it because he's not up for the shenanigans. But I mean, we are known for shenanigans, so I think it
Oh,
wouldn't be a problem.
absolutely. Chad Batch is shenanigan heavy.
Yeah, purely. So
Yeah, because they're all a bunch of fuck ups. That's the whole
exactly.
point.
So we can literally, I mean, do just literally just one situation, just a battle, and like just see where it heads.
Well, since we have so many maps to work with in Gmod, maybe we can just throw some ideas and basically have a general topic of what to do, and then just kind of freeball it from there.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Because I mean, I have a lot of people are saying, "Dude, when's the next Chad Batch? When's the next Chad Batch?" I'm like,
I know. Yeah, I know. I see the comments too, and yeah. I mean, we would, if it wouldn't require this much work. I mean, we would do it every week. But yeah, I think we just need to do it with like the more simple stuff, and then like the actual like big missions. That's well, not going to be as frequent, but still happening.
Yeah, we could do like the big missions once a month, and then a couple of them the rest of the time.
Yeah. So yeah,
like side
like
missions.
Yep.
Oh
yeah, and Vor killed my extras, like all of my NPCs, literally every single one of my NPCs, the friendly ones, the enemy ones. Vor shot every single one of them. And like X-Wing is not one bit better. He shot all of my NPCs as well. It was like, why am I even setting them up?
It's like, he was a good guy. Oh, sorry, sir.
Or like X-Wing. I mean, when I was like, yeah, who's the hottest Jedi in the entire army of the Grand Army of the Republic? Well, he said Ayla, and I thought that would be like the fun way of like, yeah, they're clones. X-Wing shoots him. Well, obviously it's me, so that answer was wrong. And I'm like, of course.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
It's okay. This is a safe place.
I have given it, when literally a X-Wing, a Ladage, a Arlena, and like 3 others are like telling you at least try it. Yeah, I've played 1 round. It's still probably still not gonna play too much. I've not played it since, but
what if you had a Star Wars skin?
Give it a try. Yeah, I've seen that. I'm not wearing the Book of Boba Boba.
No,
way.
no, like a stormtrooper or something like that.
You know, maybe we'll talk again when, like, while Kenobi's out, they will bring in a 501st skin.
Oh, dude, that'd be awesome.
Dude, imagine like an entire squad of 501st troopers. All right, let's kill those kids.
It'd be like Chad Batch in Fortnite. See, that's what I want to do.
This is the other thing. I mean, Chad Batch doesn't only mean Gmod. I mean, we can do literally any game.
Yeah. Yeah.
We should do Red Dead Redemption 2 soon.
Yeah, Vori said earlier that he had it finally.
Yeah, I bought it for him.
For PC, and I've got it on Xbox.
Yeah.
But wait, it's not cross-platform though, is it?
Hold on. Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead. Yeah. Wait, no.
It is not cross-platform. We went over.
Nah.
So, my brain's not good.
That's all right.
That's why
yeah, no, it does not. Damn it!
That's why I'm in the Chad Batch, sir.
Yeah.
Do not unlock.
Failed batch. One game failure is enough.
Then you must not have seen the very first episode, sir.
Yeah.
Very first episode, I destroyed everybody.
Yes.
Except for
everyone.
Vori.
Except Vori. Well, Vori, literally, that little son of a... always bails. Literally, every time he bails, he's like, he's got to kill us all. He's got to kill us all. He's got to kill us all. So when if you go back to X-Wing stream, and like everyone's in the ATT, and like there's the ambush about to happen with the spider droids, that son of a bitch bails like before they enter like the middle of the area. Like he literally bails, jumps out, and walks in the other direction. Is like, I'm out. you do you.
I saw this on YouTube yesterday, so I'm out.
I'm out.
I don't know what
like,
it
always
is.
Standing on the side, like Dave's about to fucking kill him.
Oh well, I think he got lost or got turned around in the caves, and he had Richmond. And then I was like, "Hey, you left me, pow, pow, pow," and just hit the thing once.
Yep.
It's like boom, and I was like, and then I died. I couldn't speak. I was laughing so hard.
Yeah.
Oh God, that was so funny.
Yep.
Like,
yeah, I mean,
son of a bitch, like, fuck, you left me.
The thing is, the first time
nobody can.
I completely forgot that that fucking the vehicles, if they blow up, it's an insta kill. It doesn't matter how much. And I thought you would just like get, I don't know, like maybe 100 health minus. But no, freaking insta kill. Didn't think about that. As PTSD for being left in the caves. Oh, I've seen things.
Well, that's why we're in Clone Force 98, not German military school.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh man, could you imagine a medieval Chad Batch?
Oh boy. Yeah,
the same voices and everything.
Commander, where's our armor? Why do we have?
I don't have
swords. Where's my blaster?
Yes, I don't have a blaster. I have a stick that's sharp.
Like someone just starts like throwing sticks at another one. You bitch.
I've heard things down in them caves. But yeah, I mean, Gmod's got like, I mean, I want to do like, they got the like haunted maps and scary maps on Gmod.
Oh yeah.
I want to do that with Chad Batch, where we just got to go figure out the scary map. I mean, we could just. There's tons of those.
Yeah. They're like like these. They're like zombie escape things, and they're for sure. Yeah, part of the main problem. I mean, in Gmod, technically you can do anything. I think the main problem that also hinders you in story stuff is the lag. I think like Gmod just doesn't have the server capacity. I think, and once you spawn more than I don't know 20 bots, it just starts to go downhill. So yeah, I'm kind of trying to get some people as NPCs to get into it, like sort of because I mean tanks you can't make those NPCs, so the person actually needs to drive those. Which, by the way, that Hailfire droid was me when I kamikaze. that was me. But yeah, the lag is definitely the main hindrance with that stuff.
So scream, my fellow squad. Then hearing the laughs of Dave, everything is a blur after that. Yeah, it was too because little bastard came and shot me. Yes, Senfeld bites back to medieval age. They don't need toilet paper.
They don't need toilet.
Sir, I used a strange leaf earlier to wipe my Mitchie.
Yeah. Purple tree hugger. What you got there? Oh, I got leaves for everyone. Here you go.
I mean, see, the possibilities are endless with this. It would just be so much fun to take it in different scenarios.
Yeah,
we're still the Chad batch and just
it's
like, wait, where's my spaceship? I don't have a spaceship. What is this?
Where's the gunship? What is that creature? I think that's a horse. What is a horse?
Of course.
I
think his name is Ed. They hop in the wagon. So, would you go for a ride? Hey.
Just calls his horse Lat.
Yeah.
Lat. All right, go forward, Lat. And he makes like the sound.
Oh my god, that'd be great.
Yep,
that would be so much fun.
Oh man,
because I mean, I've scrolled through and just tons of scary maps.
Mm.
I mean, stuff without even creatures. They got a couple of jump scares, but you just basically it's like an escape room.
Right. Yep.
But then there's others that have creatures that come out and kill you.
Yeah. No, for sure. I mean, if you find a good one, I mean, you can literally send it to me. I'll look at it and can add it to the collection.
Come here, that pistol.
That bucket's.
Wait for the shake.
Couple tree hugger. Come on, hold that tree stump.
I love that. That was a good History of the World Part 1 reference.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, Blue. My name is Jeff.
My name's Jeff.
Oh
man,
it's glorious.
Yes, it is. And I don't know about you, but I'm hungry.
Yeah, well, I mean, I had dinner like an hour ago, so I'm good. But with the future and everything. And
yeah, I was about to say you were from the future.
From the future. Yep.
Man,
no, but I mean, if you want to go to have something to eat, that is definitely something you should not ignore.
Yes, because I am fat. My fat will get angry with me.
It's not going to go that way, but...
And I'll hear my stomach go, stand by, sir. Prepare for rebellion.
Like the stomach is like, we will watch your career with great interest.
Hungry like a wolf.
Hungry like a wolf. Hungry like a panther.
Like a panther.
Like a panther.
Damn, I don't have that clip.
You gotta get that clip where the panther like chews on that chicken or whatever.
The only new clip I got is this.
Hey, Rory. Kijk, hoor in Turf and in Tom's penis.
I had some ideas on some other ones, but I did not get a chance to do it today.
Yeah.
But I will make sure
you're
to get that done.
Gotta make bantha babies.
Make bantha babies.
Make bantha babies. Like a bantha.
And I was so disappointed in that show, but at the same time, I should not have been because we didn't have anything to go on. Everything we had for Boba Fett was from EU only,
Right, but
and that's where the
I don't know. I
expectations
think it's
were.
okay to feel like that it didn't. Maybe
Holy
not that it didn't deliver what it promised, but
oh, Shitty Walk sounds good.
nice. But I will say the way they promoted their show, it was kind of shady because the way they
Oh,
promoted it was that really like mafioso gangster type of show.
yeah,
Yeah,
all killer,
did you
no
see
filler.
that? Like in the middle when Arlena had her Shark Richmond speech, like so at some point randomly, Blue's just like randomly, "You're my girl, Purple," and
Yeah,
you
I
can
heard
just
that.
hear.
I hear that. I heard that, and
Uh,
I started laughing. I was like, "Wait, what? That's Blue."
no, but with Boba, I think it's generally not what it is, even though partly there are parts that it's the problem is what it is, but I think it's more what it wasn't. I think that is probably
Yeah,
the thing that most people are,
and
myself
I'm
included, are upset about.
yeah, and I've got the same fear with Kenobi.
Yeah,
It's
so
not-
I
and go
with
ahead.
Boba it was sort of like I was just hoping like, they're putting all their forces on Kenobi, so Kenobi is perfect. So okay, maybe like literally they just didn't have any of like the good people working on Boba, and it just it's a misstep. But then like seeing stuff like the Grand Inquisitor, and I know it's just the looks, and like the Fifth Brother, it's just the looks. But I'm just here theorizing or thinking if they don't get the easy stuff right, how are they going to deliver on the lore stuff and the story? You know, that's kind of where I'm worried about.
Yeah, I mean, well, look what they did to Cad Bane. Cad Bane looked off because he had a chin.
Yeah. Well,
I'm
and
like, wait, he's a
I
Duro. Duros don't have chins.
and I hate the fact that like there are fans that go. I mean, I get it. I want to be hyped for this too. I am hyped for Kenobi, but I hate when fans are like, yeah, well, or like they try to excuse Disney.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one of these things with like, yeah, the translation from animation to live action, you can't be completely truthful to that. But the thing is with Cad Bane and the Grand Inquisitor, we've seen those species in live action first. Like for the Duros, we've seen them in A New Hope,
Mm-hmm.
and for the Grand Inquisitor species, we've seen them in Revenge of the Sith. So it's literally like
Mm-hmm.
Disney, watch the fucking main movies, and you got your answer how they need to look. Literally,
Yeah.
it's not that hard. You don't need to be a
No.
sweaty and have read like Labyrinth of Evil to know how they looked.
Yep.
You don't need to, literally.
Yeah. And I'm I'm with Blue, except for the changing my name part. MS Kenobi up, all the new stuff. I'm done with it.
Well, I
I
think
just keep
Star
what
Wars
I've had,
is
and
such a big part of my life. I will never be done with Star Wars. I will be done with Disney Star Wars.
yes,
I think that's where
yeah,
I draw my line
that,
for me
yeah,
because there's so much good stuff in the past,
yeah,
and
oh,
with
yeah.
all
It's
those
like
fan film projects and stuff, we
yeah,
Dark Lord. There's so much stuff that you can go back to that really exemplifies people that loved Star Wars and were really caring about writing good stories to complete the saga.
yeah.
And with all the
It's like
fan projects like Bucketheads, there's so much other stuff apart from Disney that I think, especially in the years to come, is going to get more and more. And but yeah, if Kenobi is truly like really bad, I will definitely cancel my Disney Plus, definitely.
same,
Yeah,
absolutely same.
because that's just a line that I'm not willing to cross if they fuck it up.
Yeah, and that just says they're out there. No pressure, Kenobi, but if you're fucked up, the whole ship's going down.
And if
And that's the
whether or
truth.
not they want to admit it or not, if the hardcore fan base dies, it doesn't matter how many like casual fans you have that just buy whatever you want. If the hardcore fan base dies, the ones that are the guys that promote shows, talk about shows, because the casual fans they usually just watch people talk about
Hmm.
it. I think. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm generalizing, but
no,
if the
you're right.
hardcore fan base dies, it doesn't talk about your stuff anymore. Ship's going down.
Yeah,
That's just how it is.
yep. And I'd say if they screw Kenobi up, I'd say 80% of the fan base is gone.
Yeah,
For good.
80% of the hardcore or like even
Will
fan
not
base
be
in general.
talking anything Disney Star Wars at all.
Yeah.
You know, they'll be like, "Oh, Mando season 3 came out. Okay, I ain't talking
Cool.
about it.
Yep.
That's cool. I might watch it. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't have Disney Plus, so I don't know."
It's just even more heartbreaking because I think we all were just so relieved or so hopeful after like the finale of season 2 of Mando about is it possible? Like is there actually like finally a change in the movement of where Star Wars is going, and then Book of Boba, and yeah.
No.
Yeah,
No,
it's
that-
rough.
Yeah, just don't give up what you love. Just don't bother with the new stuff.
Exactly. I mean, where's the gain, or where's the personal happiness in that, giving up what you've loved for? I mean, for me, since I was 6 years old, that's more than my
Same.
entire fucking life. I mean,
Dude, yeah.
So
I'll
yeah,
be
no,
51 this year. It's 45 years of my life I've been a Star Wars fan.
exactly, and that is crazy that like Star Wars
Yeah.
has such a big impact on so many of us, like people's lives,
A lasting impact.
lasting. Yes,
Yeah.
like it's crazy, and yeah,
'Cause it's
obviously
not
none of us
dated.
are ever going to truly give up on Star Wars, but we can always give up on Disney.
Yeah, I'm in the process right now. Matt Cave re-edited the sequel trilogy.
Mm.
I'm in the process of watching Force Awakens right now. 20 minutes in, it's already better.
I mean, I appreciate the effort.
I'm not saying
I
it's
just
good. It's better.
my thing is with I mean I watched The Force Awakens at age 13 in the cinema, and I was in the sort of outsider boat. I didn't like it just right off the bat. Didn't feel right for me, and I was
Mhm.
13, so wasn't I supposed to be like the main sort of generation that the sequels were supposed to pander to? I think they kind of missed their point. And it's I don't know. I just have no desire in whatever change capacity to return to those movies. I've seen Force Awakens twice in the cinema. I have seen Last Jedi twice as well. The first time where I was just like, maybe I missed something, and the second time, this is fucking shit. And the Skywalker Saga, just to be sure that they're just complete and utter trash. And never watched any of them privately again.
I
So
watched these of them 5 times, trying to find something I like. Force Awakens was Forced Awakens
forced.
because everything in it felt forced.
Yeah.
It did. It felt like they were just forcing it along. Come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up and say your joke. Let's go. And that's what it felt like. And, you know what Shay says right here, Rise of Palpatine is the first movie not include deleted scenes or behind the scenes content. That's because they were too busy refilming the fucking movie up to like 4 weeks for release.
Yeah.
Because
And
they couldn't decide on what to do.
Yeah. And funny enough, Darth Vakami, Mandalorian, be like, is this hope? Boba be like, fuck your hope. And ironically, that is probably the most Boba thing I've heard in a while.
Yeah, thank you.
If Boba said that, that would be yeah.
I'll give you a band to clap.
I give you a bet, like a bet.
Do it. Because a lot of people are reviewing older Star Wars movies now, even the sequel trilogy, which the last one is now 3 years old. Yeah, do it, man. Because a lot of people are watching that.
And well, and while I mean, it's great that people give them like sort of a second chance. I just have no desire. Like I don't see the personal gain in it. Maybe I will be like, okay, that part isn't as bad as I remember it. But overall, I just don't see my personal gain in rewatching them and trying to give them any benefit of the doubt. Because at the end of the day, if it didn't catch you right off the bat, the movie failed. And especially as a Star Wars movie, Star Wars has always just made sense. Like, it doesn't matter if you started watching the OT first, or as I started with the prequels. The movies just made fucking sense right off the bat, and they were connected. And that was just not the case with that. And yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yep. I mean, that's what I was saying. I'm saying it's better. It's not good, but it's better.
right.
So it's not.
That's kind of
basically
where
took
I'm at.
the
Like, I'm
sense out of the
sure it's
ship.
better, but my problem is more with the overall story than certain scenes.
I'm done. I'd love to do that. I've been wanting to do that. I've been wanting to open my own studio and call it Fan Film Studios.
Mm.
But
Yeah,
I
I
was
think
recommended by Robert Meyer Burnett not to name it that. I'm like,
you might
why?
not want to name it that. Yeah.
It's like, why wouldn't you? I mean, just spitballing, but why wouldn't you want to name it after what it really is? It's fans of whatever they're making it with love and respect. That's why you call it Fan Film Studios, because we are fans of the films we make. And if
Yeah.
you can't be fans of your own product, what's the point of putting it out?
True.
So, I mean, nobody's ever asked Disney if they liked what they made. I've never heard anybody ask them that. And that's what I want to know. Do you like what you made? Honestly, do you like it?
Right.
Do you watch the movie? Have you watched the movie? Have you watched the movie compared to the others?
Yeah.
Hmm.
As I said earlier, I really think in the next couple of years, fan films are probably going to take off. I mean, Bucketheads has like literally like, I think they had planned like 5 episodes. And the second one should come out this year at some point, right?
Yeah, I wanted to say May.
Yeah, maybe. I know it's coming out this year.
Excuse me.
But and on the other hand, doesn't matter how you look at Fury. I think his first fan film was also really good. I mean, he's putting some money into the next one. And I think fan film projects are really, especially with technology and stuff being more accessible and very easily accessible.
Yeah.
I think things are really going to kick off in the future.
I really hope so. I really hope so.
Yep.
Yeah, Blue, check your DM, buddy.
Hell yeah.
FS
Production.
for fuck's sakes, production. I love that.
Fuck it, we'll do it live production.
No, then freaking Bill O'Reilly will come back. I said that. That's mine. I copyright that.
Yeah, right. Fuck yeah. Forgot we live in this world.
To me, they didn't make a
So
good South African.
many
They made a teen romance drama with lightsabers. Yep.
No.
That's-
Laser baseball bats.
Laser baseball bats.
I mean, it's probably the most accurate description.
Yeah. That is like on the nose.
Yeah.
A teen romance drama with lightsabers.
And I love the fact that some people want interpret things like Rey ran at him with the point towards him and oh my god, she's doing the move from Palpatine. No, she's just being a dumbass and running into a guy with a lightsaber.
She's trying to stab him because she's not trained. And what do you do when you're trying to kill somebody with a sword? You try and stab him. It was like, oh yeah, she was doing the Palpatine moves. No, she wasn't. You don't inherit that.
I mean, at the time of the Force Awakens, they still
Especially
thought
when she's
about
come
Obi-Wan
from
being her dad. So I mean, bitch, please.
Yeah, it's like Obi-Wan didn't. Oh my god, it's like okay, if him and Satine did the nasty, well, she would be older than Luke. What's up, Blue?
Hello there.
Hello there.
Hey.
What's going on, brothers?
Just talking about life and the world.
Yep.
Oh,
Talent
yes.
without training is nothing. And my God, when he said that and I first heard that, I was like, yes.
Such a justice boner.
Justice boner. I like that. Waiting for the revolution
Yeah.
in the films. Yeah. Because boy, howdy, indie films are starting to make a push
Hmm.
Yes, sir.
because they're making better than mainstream right now.
I agree.
Indie
some of
films
my
used to be
favorite-
like, they used to be like the Tony Awards when they come on TV. You're like, change the channel, change the channel. Indie film, change the
Yeah.
channel, change the channel. It's almost like the Hallmark Network coming. I was like, no, I didn't click on that.
But yeah,
I
Blue, you
agree.
wanted to share your thoughts.
On what? Because my first thing for everyone, don't go watch Batman.
I've heard mixed reviews.
He is. This kills me to say he is the new Ray Skywalker.
I heard it. It's like coming up to a door, going, "Open the door, I'm Batman. Open the door, I'm Batman."
He's got plot armor, bro. I will say this one thing, sort of spoilerish, but it's not overly. He takes an explosive to the face and doesn't get a scratch on him.
Wow,
That's some
He has-
nice armor.
that's impressive.
That's
Man,
My-
he could-
That's
he
a
uses
lot of
good sun-
Oh no, never mind. It's not. Damn it. Okay.
he uses
That's
a
it,
good
that's
right kind of sunblock.
But for Kenobi, I am overly hyped. That's why I'm like, if they mess this up, I'm done. Because for one, the Grand Inquisitor just looks like he has face paint on.
Grand Inquisitor looks like Grand Humpty Dumpty.
Yeah, thank you. He does look like Humpty Dumpty, and it's like that dude doesn't look scary. It just looks like a
Grand
sad
Humpty
old
Dumpty
man
and
in cosplay.
Clayface.
And in my opinion, they could have left him out because we already knows what happens to him because of Rebels.
Yep.
Like, just add
It's
more
like-
Could
Inquisitors.
have just been like two new Inquisitors, not seeing the other ones, and done.
One could be
And
Khaleesi.
I'm willing to bet that Kenobi's not going to hardly be in this show.
I don't. That's why I'm
That-
worried.
Yeah. Exactly,
Hey,
Avila. That's not how the
Avila,
Force
welcome.
works.
It's going to be. I've got a feeling it's going to be half Kenobi, half Inquisitors.
Yeah, but
You know,
more Inquisitor based.
Yeah. The thing is, I would have been on board with like half Kenobi, half Vader. But yeah, right now it definitely looks more like half Kenobi, half Inquisitors.
And
No,
one thing that's bothered me that I've heard a lot of people say is like they're showing Kenobi all broken and down and stuff like that. And I'm like,
Good.
yeah, he's got to
That's the
live with the
point.
fact that he
Okay.
killed his brother.
Right. I mean, that's the
And that-
thing that I
I
didn't
was like,
really understand
Jesus
about the
Christ, that
criticism,
would
because
fuck you
Obi-Wan
up.
is like the character where it's justified to show him as a broken character,
Yeah,
because he legitimately had on-screen proof of him having a lot of pain and trauma. I mean,
Yeah.
guy literally
look
killed
at-
his brother.
Yeah, like look at the emotion in that end speech he gives. Like, you were my brother, Anakin.
Yeah.
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 And it's,
It's
not
like
just
that
that.
right there. It's like, my God, dude.
I mean, he couldn't
just
bear to look at him.
Grabs
at
your
the
heart
end.
and rips it out.
Like he couldn't even kill him. Like it'd have been more
No.
merciful to kill him, but he couldn't even do that.
Couldn't bring it over
Yeah.
himself.
And
Yep.
what other people don't realize is just think that was his one brother. He walked through the entire Jedi Temple where his other brothers and sisters were slaughtered by that brother and the troops he fought by. He's going to have major PTSD
And-
on Tatooine.
Right. And the thing that I don't know if anyone popped into the prequel stream that we had on Two Star Wars Nerds, we went on. It was some article that was like basically like why the prequels are bad, or like why Attack of the Clones is bad. And it's so funny because he like contradicted himself, because he was like, so yeah, at the start it seems like Obi-Wan and Anakin aren't as close to each other, although they are supposed to be more like brothers. And I mean, that's the point. Like Obi-Wan in the Phantom Menace is literally like, oh, another
Pathetic
Another
life.
useless
pathetic
life
life
form.
form.
Yeah.
And he doesn't really like Anakin. He thinks like he should have left
Hey!
him. What up? And the tragedy is that at the end of Revenge of the Sith, Obi-Wan and Anakin are the closest to each other as they have ever been.
Mhm.
Like at the start of their relationship, they've been the farthest apart, and over time they've become closer and closer. And when they were like freaking brothers, that's when they get ripped apart because Anakin turns to the dark side.
Agreed.
And that's the
Like-
tragedy.
Like the last thing he says to him is "Goodbye, old friend,"
Mm-hmm.
That's the last
Yeah.
thing they say to each other as actual
Yeah.
Anakin,
As
and
Anakin
Obi-Wan.
and Obi-Wan, yeah.
And the only reason he liked Anakin at the end of the Phantom Menace, didn't even like him, because he promised Qui-Gon he'd train him.
Right.
Only reason he took Anakin on, he promised
Because
his
he honored
master.
Qui-Gon so much that he basically said to himself, I will not let my personal feelings cloud my judgment. I will honor I will trust in Qui-Gon's decision and Qui-Gon's knowledge, and I will train this boy.
I heard a theory about Mace Windu as well, that if Anakin stayed at the Jedi Temple, he was actually going to make Anakin a Jedi Master.
Oh, you mean if
I've heard something
Anakin
similar to
would
that
have
too.
stayed in the chambers, they killed Palpatine, and
Yeah, because Mace would have killed Palpatine.
yeah, probably.
And then came back and said, "You've earned my trust. Congratulations, Master."
Yeah,
exactly.
And
It
God,
would be
just saying that just gave me chills. Holy shit! Wow.
This is like what, over a decade ago?
Yeah, and I mean, just think how powerful that is. Just saying it out loud.
Yeah.
Holy shit! God, I wish I could write. But they didn't teach me how to write in school. I just hold the pencil like this and make an X.
My mom always told me.
Okay, Jedi.
Oh my god. But yeah, I mean, of course, Kenobi is going to be busted and broken.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm getting my hair and my beard ready in that style for when it drops.
All scruffy looking.
Because I'm a half-witted, scruffy looking. You cannot use that word. Only we can use that word.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Okay. I'll go get out of here then.
We were slave to the spice mines of Kessel.
Trust me, there are a few hairs here.
Thinking about it now, even like we talked about the sequels quickly. The Family Guy versions felt more like Star Wars, and they were taking the piss out of Star Wars.
Robot Chicken had some killer humor.
I've not watched that.
Oh, you have not watched the Robot?
I've never seen Robot
Hey,
Chicken.
what up, Weaven?
Weaven.
I highly recommend it. I'm sure Strike does too. Robot Chicken, watch it.
Yeah.
I need to find it then. That sounds cool.
Oh, here's Papa Palpatine.
But he was also about fan films. The Darth Maul one was amazing.
Yes.
Yes.
The Apprentice.
Mm-hmm. That was good. That was really
And that
good.
one is from 2015.
Mm-hmm. And then those ones I showed you, Strike, just those lightsaber fights.
Oh, I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
Those two dudes in the warehouse.
Yeah,
Let's not
just
play
the-
it because last time we got copyrighted.
Yeah, I've been copyrighted enough.
Yeah.
Same.
I'm trying to
My
stay
Star
away
Wars
from it.
videos keep getting copyrighted for Battlefront.
Oh, yeah, well,
Turn the
Star Wars
music off.
I don't want to.
Or turn the music way down.
Yeah. I made
stuff that's drowning
that Revenge of the Sith Order 66 edit, and I mean, I just knew it would get copyrighted, but I was like, nope, fuck it. I need John Williams music over that, so I don't care.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, whenever I play it and I want the music, I won't stream it.
Right.
I'll just play it. It's like, it's like with the, the Kenobi trailer.
Mm.
First 2 times I watched it was with the music, and I was like, yes. Next 2 times I watched it without the music, and I was like, definitely affects the decision.
Right. I mean, you hear the music and it like immediately kicks in.
Yeah.
Those emotions that you connect with these soundtracks. I mean, and it's not like it was one rememberable soundtrack. It was 3 legendary ones. I mean, it was the Duel of the Fates, Battle of the Heroes, and then Anakin Dark Deeds. I mean, those are probably some of the most just banger
Oh yeah,
soundtracks that
Agreed.
John Williams ever made.
yeah. I mean, like with the Rise of Palpatine, the first trailer. My God, that music in that trailer was just phenomenal.
I will say
I
the
watched
same.
that trailer, I would say 50 plus times
Mhm.
just because of the music.
I will say the same for The Force Awakens, the first one, that like the remastered music they did. Even now, I still watch that trailer, and I'm like, it's
Well,
better than the movie. Just the
Yeah,
trailer.
that's what I've always said. The trailers are better than the movies.
Yeah. Which is sad, but it's true.
Yeah. Yeah. Just cause.
Yeah.
Just cause, just for the hell of it.
Cause.
One thing I do,
'Cause.
one thing I will say about soundtrack I want in Kenobi though, please give me Binary Sunset, please.
Oh
Well,
wait, you
they've
haven't
already-
seen that fan film.
Yes, just look up Darth Maul fan film.
Darth
and it
Maul
should-
Apprentice, and it should come up.
Yeah.
Yeah, watch it. It's I think it's like
it's
20
great.
minutes or 15 minutes. 15 minutes of greatness. So
They've got Scorpion in it. That's all I thought when I saw that dude. I was like, get over here.
Get over.
It's 17 minutes and 49 seconds.
Yeah. Maul died. Well, this is pre Phantom Menace. That's where the fan film plays.
Yep. All right. Well, thank you guys for coming on.
Hell
I
yeah.
had a
It's
blast.
always a pleasure.
Had a blast. Hopefully, I'll be over at Rambling Canucks tonight doing some karaoke, but I don't know.
Wait,
Some
Sing
karaoke.
Stone Cold's theme song. Just going to get it.
I just get up on the mic and go, darn.
He's coming back for WrestleMania.
Can I get a hell yeah? Oh, really?
Hell yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's going against someone called Kevin Owens, who's basically the next Stone Cold. So he's going to put him over.
Interesting. You'll have to do a review of that, so I don't have to watch it.
Oh, don't worry. Honestly, for those who are wrestling fans, I will say this: I'm not looking forward to WrestleMania. Besides the entrances, because the entrances at WrestleMania, they always like do cosplay, dress ups.
Oh yeah, they're always good.
So I'll do a full review for everyone because I will watch it all anyway. But it's
Darth
going to
Maul
be
was
shit.
one of the best.
One of the
And
best
if George
bad
Lucas had his way, Darth Maul would have been the bad guy in the sequel trilogy.
Yep.
What I'd like, just quickly, is comment what Strike mentioned earlier in VC. I'd like a Grievous show on like his backstory on meeting Dooku and stuff.
Kalish Wars. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. But then no, because Disney would mess it up.
Yes, exactly. That was literally what I said. Like I would love to see it, but not by Disney because they would mess it up. Because it handles things like complete annihilation of a race, and yeah, Disney
dying.
just wouldn't do that. Yep.
Yep.
Jedi doing bad stuff.
Naughty moves.
Which should be a
Ooh.
thing.
But I agree. If Solo 2 is ever made,
Yes,
Kira
please.
definitely better be Darth Maul's apprentice. Because Kira was one of the more interesting new characters in Disney Star Wars history.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed. And what's his face? Who played Vision?
Oh, Dryden Voss.
Yeah, he was awesome as well.
Yeah, he was pretty good.
Hell yeah. Well, thank you, fellas, for coming on. I am going to get out of here and go get something to eat.
Hell yeah, you get something to
Hell
eat.
yeah, bro.
Don't starve on us.
Yes.
Get
Food.
some.
No more Yankee, my wanky. The donga needs food.
Yeah.
He's gonna go make Bampa baby.
Freeze some chicks in carbonite, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh my god.
Man.
All right. Well, with that, we are out of here. And if you happen to want to watch this, after the fact and stuff like that, rewind it to the first. There was a good Ashley Eckstein interview for about 45 minutes. So
Yep.
It was really
There
good.
were people that actually have class on the panel. So.
I
Absolutely.
will watch that. I've not seen that bit.
yeah.
Oh,
yeah, it was
you want to
really
go
good.
back to that? Yep.
It was real good. We got a good feed from the Galaxycon or whatever, and it was really good.
Ashley Eckstein is just awesome, just in
Yes.
terms of handling, interacting with the fans. It's
Yeah, because she's a fan herself.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, y'all got anything coming up?
Yes, tonight. It's a random Star Wars talk about the prequels because you said, yeah, do it. So I'm going to review all the movies
Do it.
from 1 to 9.
Do it.
Hell yeah.
Do it.
Absolutely.
yeah. I got nothing specifically coming up. But if you're into Star Wars and Star Wars Lego, especially collectors wise, Strike_721. And I'm trying to get some gaming streams going. Today I tried to stream PUBG and I successfully failed because StreamYards and streaming game does not work quite good.
Yeah.
It's like I think at some point like Padawan was like, "Is that you or is that the stream?" And I like looked at it and it was like 8 frames per second. I was like,
Oh, God.
so yeah, definitely. I already talked to Matt Cave, so I'm hopefully gonna use something else. But yeah, other than that, nothing
Yeah, he
crazy.
can help you out.
Hell yeah.
If there's anybody that can help you with gaming, it's him.
It's Matt Cave. Yeah.
Yep.
But
Absolutely.
yeah, thanks for having us on.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
man.
thank you, brother.
And absolutely. And thank you all for still being here and watching after the fact. I really appreciate it. Love you all. And just remember, no matter where you are in the galaxy, you will always have a seat at our table. Y'all take care.
May the force be with